Baby, all good. Let me see if I can.
We gotta turn it this way. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we in the money now. How's everything, man? Only been a
All
couple.
good, baby. I'm chilling. All good, all good, all good. Same old. I'm back in Texas now. I was in Vegas training for a little while, but I'm back out here now.
Yeah, I've been seeing you on Twitter and stuff like that, and seeing that you watched the fight as well. And as you know, we spoke upon Dalton Smith. I don't know if anything got mentioned your way yet.
Um, I think they won't do it. I already told Matchroom. Um, I'm definitely interested in the fight, but give me a fight first here. And that was for me, that was the deal. Give me a fight in probably in Houston or something like that first, and then shit, we go after Dalton Smith or whatever, or whoever, Matias or Dalton Smith, shit, not Ryan, whatever. But for me, I told you I want that, I want the fight here first. And for me, that's what was on the table. So get that, and then after that we can go for something else.
Okay, okay. So you're saying home fight, stay busy, fight home fight, then
Yeah.
title fight if you get that opportunity
Yeah,
for another.
well, after that, I mean, first off, I do want to, for me, and that's what I thought that was on the table. I can fight a home fight too, or I can fight either here or New Orleans. I can fight Houston or New Orleans, and then after that, then we'll see. Then we'll see if we go Matias way, we go Dalton Smith way. Um, I mean, it's a lot. They got Jose Ramirez, they got Barboza. Not well, Barboza. He ain't really look that good. I mean, it's a lot of at 140, bro. It's a lot of options, but I first told him, yeah, give me my fight here first, and then after that, we'll see. We'll see what goes on. But I think
Right,
Dalton Smith will be. I mean, shit for me, Dalton Smith will be that. I think that'll be a good fight. And that'll be a big fight. All like a Matias. It depends what he do with power, but that'll be a big fight too. So, but we'll see what happens.
well, I'm glad that you mentioned Matias too, because we always talked about that being one of those big fights down the
Hmm.
line. I mean, especially now that you already have had so much marquee fights that you have a name now.
Right.
Um, Matias is looking for that name.
Right.
He's looking. People are like, "Hey, who have you fought?" And he doesn't. You can't really mention a name not recognizable in America besides. Uh, I mean, we
Nobody,
had that.
nobody, bro. He ain't got nobody. You can
Okay,
try and think about somebody, but yeah, he don't got nobody, bro. He don't got no names. He don't got no resume. Like I said, I for me, I think everybody's saying he the boogeyman. I just don't feel it. I don't see it. I don't see him being a boogeyman or nothing like that because he's not beating any, like champions yet. I mean, who was the world champion that he beat? Nobody.
he's
Nobody
had
beat
he's
him.
had one former champion.
Who?
He's. I gotta go into his box rec if you want me to go in there, but
Nah, you ain't
he
gotta
had.
do it. You ain't gotta
And,
do it, but
and
all
I
right.
mean, and then obviously, Mayweather had that prospect, Malik Hopkins that people were hype
Malik
about.
Hawkins, yeah, Malik Hawkins. Right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, I mean those are the names. Obviously, after that, it's out of the country. You know what I mean?
All right.
Um, but when doing an interview with him, not even mentioning your name, he mentioned your name. Did you see the call out?
Of course I saw it.
So, talk to me about that. I mean, what do you think? I mean, you said that you wanted, a
I want the
title
fight,
shot.
bro. Listen. I want the fight. I think I did an interview last week. I tell people I want the fight. I want the Matias fight. I do want that fight. I want to be a champion again. I want that fight. The only thing I don't like I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the IBF rules with that weight shit. That's the only thing I don't like about that. I don't really dig that thing. But at the same time, when it get around, then we'll see. But yeah, I don't really feel that 10-pound weight thing. I don't really dig that. But at the same time, yeah, I want that fight. So I saw it. I talked to him on Instagram before we talked or whatever. So like for
He
me,
spoke upon that message. Yeah, he said
right.
that you guys spoke upon it.
Right, we talked on Instagram and shit, talked a little shit and stuff like that. Cause one of my trainers, he actually lived in Puerto Rico and stuff for a little while, and so I sent the message. I was training shit. I sent him some
Cobbler.
messages talking shit. Totally, yeah, Evan. So he sent some messages. I'm talking shit to him. We talking shit back and forth. So it's like, yeah, like for me, I want the fight. I want to be a champion again. So I want that fight. So we'll see when it come around. Then we'll see. But I don't like that. I just don't like that IBF rule. But at the same time, when they get here, we'll see what happens.
That's the same thing that Richardson Hitchens said. He doesn't really like that IBF rule, and that's kind of the reason why he was mandatory, and he doesn't want to go that route. It seems like,
Hmm.
and also it seems like he doesn't want a champion right now. He thinks that he needs somebody else, somebody else before a champion right about now. I mean,
Right.
I know that we haven't spoke upon that we actually spoke the day of the fight, but were you able to see that performance anyway?
Who's Hickson?
Yeah,
I didn't see the whole fight. I just saw the highlights. And it seemed like he was getting his ass whooped by that boy. That's all.
yeah.
I didn't see the whole fight though. But I saw the highlights and I saw what people were saying on Twitter, and that's it. Most people was on Twitter saying that he really lost the fight, and that's all I see. But I didn't see the fight, no, the whole fight.
Mm. So, you obviously you spoke about Pitbull Cruz and Matias. Has anybody from Pitbull Cruz's team like reached out or anything like that?
No, I
So,
mean, you know what that is. They say it's the other side of the street, so I don't know if that's even. I don't
exactly.
know.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So, yeah, it wouldn't make sense for them, right? So, and that being said, I mean, you said that you want the Matias fight, and he's has this fight with Liam Paro. I know you
Mhm.
told me that you haven't really seen too much of Liam Paro.
No, I was actually was supposed to fight Leon Power, and then he pulled out because he got hurt or whatever, and then he knocked out Montana. So that's the only thing I know about Power. That's it.
What do you think about you and Matias, like as far as that fight is
I think
concerned?
it's a big fight. I mean, I think it's a big fight. I think a lot of people will definitely want to see it because they know like I'm coming to hurt him, he coming to hurt me. So I think it's a big fight. Everybody shit, people gonna want to see that fight. It should be it should be it's a big fight.
How do you see it playing out?
I feel like I'm gonna hurt him. I
Mm.
mean, that's just what I feel. I mean, I know he feel the same thing about me. Say he gonna put me in the hospital, all that shit. I feel the same thing. I feel the same thing. I feel like I'm gonna hurt him. He can walk into all that shit that all them dudes, other dudes did. But it's gonna be different with me. It's just I feel like it's definitely a different animal, different monster with me. He never fought nobody like me before, and and then I'm taking. I'm not gonna say I don't want to say I'm taking my career more serious, but I'm investing in myself. I've been training, I've been in Vegas training and stuff like that. So I just can't wait to my next training camp, my next fight. I went to Vegas and shit. I was out there busting my ass. So I just can't wait to like next training camp and show what I'm gonna do next fight.
I mean, people always talk about like the Vegas, like the facilities and stuff like that. They're like obviously like top notch. Is that kind of like what you're referring to?
I'm not gonna say it's top. I'm not gonna say just the facility is top notch, but like just on that West Coast, right now, the thing is like all the good fighters they move certain places and stuff like that. I know it was hot in Colorado Springs for a while. Sometimes the South gets hot. Right now on like the Vegas, the like that West Coast and Vegas and really like Vegas, they it's a lot of good fighters over there. A lot of real good fighters, hungry fighters, and it's a lot of work. And along with training the mountains and all that stuff is it's just a little different from from me being out here in the South.
Mm, yeah, I like it. I do. Um, as far as when you speak upon that Matias fight, like where do you think that fight would be? Where do you think that fight should be?
Well, I don't know if you saw. I tweeted. I said Vegas. I tweeted something and
Vegas.
said Vegas. Yeah, I mean, shit. Why not put it in Vegas? Why not put me and him? I said me and him 2025 Vegas. Why not?
Ooh.
That'll be. I mean, that'll be a fucking. I think that'll be a big ass fight in Vegas, and 2025 we could do that.
You know, Eddie's been coming in with some signings, huh? I mean, right
Right.
from you. He started with you, then he went with Matias, then he went
I just want. I want to make sure you say that again. He started. It started around me, right? Like before me. If now I'm not gonna say I brought everybody to Metro. I'm not gonna say that, but the fact
you
is,
brought the first title at 140
right?
pounds.
But I'm saying before me, Eddie didn't have shit at 149. All of a sudden, like after me, everybody just started coming. Like people just started, everybody just started coming. So I just want to let the people know this is a fact. Let the people know before when I went to Metro because I was the free agent, I could have went to Metro, or I could have went to top rank. everybody was scattered around, right? And then I went to Metro, and then it's like everybody kind of followed me. So Eddie might need to give me a little credit there because he started getting there after I came over to the Metro. Everybody fucking started coming. So just want to put that out there.
Hey Eddie, if you watching, you already know. We just said, it popped in his head. He understood.
I understood what was going on. Yeah, I understood what's going on. I know. And so after I came, then everybody everybody started blowing Matchroom up. So yeah, you're welcome, Eddie.
So let's start with yesterday. Um, what's your thoughts?
That was crazy, bro. I ain't expect. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't expect. I ain't expect. I ain't expect Ryan to do that shit. It was crazy. Like he trolled the whole world, bro. That nigga trolled the whole world, and it was crazy. He did it.
Um, Obviously, round one comes, he clips him with the left hook, and within what, the 20 seconds. What's
Hmm.
your thoughts of when he gets wobbled?
Man, he had a good game plan, bro. Honestly, when I fought him, that one of my coaches. So when I went into the fight, one of my coaches said, "Just press him," and the other coach said, "This is what you're supposed to do to him." Just like how he did it. I'm coming. So another one said, "Do the same thing, just like that. Like you hit him, let him come to you. Hit him a little bit, let him come to you. That's how you really supposed to fight Devin and Ryan. That's just how Ryan did it, bro. And that that was the game plan. It was good. It was a good game plan.
Do you feel like he kind of brought it to Ryan a different way than he brought it to you?
For sure, yeah, for sure. Well, the thing is, they knew each other. They fought this, like I said, this seventh time. And man, when I was out there in Vegas and stuff like that, the people they in the boxing world, they said, man, um, they said that's exactly how Ryan was kind of gonna fight because they fought each other. They knew, and they said, man, Ryan beat the brakes off Devin. Last time they fought, they said Ryan beat his ass bad, and they fought. They said Ryan beat him. So I guess it was like maybe like a mental thing they had going on, and somebody in Vegas told me that's exactly how it was gonna happen. I didn't believe it. I'm like, bro, Devin better. Devin gonna beat him. But they was like, nah, that's what they say. That's how Ryan gonna do, and that's what Ryan did.
What do you think about mental warfare at that level? I mean, this is just
Always.
social media. I mean, this is on some other stuff, right?
Yeah, it's definitely different, bro. Same thing. I mean, when I fought him, they got my head for sure. Cause the thing is, like, when you at this level, it's not. I remember like my show boxing, my earlier days. You only see the person for the weigh-in. That's it. You don't see him no more before that, and then you see him for the fight. With this, you keep seeing the person. All this build-up stuff. You doing videos. You got to do a bunch of sit downs and interviews with him. Then you do the ceremonial weigh. You do all this type of stuff. So you keep seeing, bro, you see this person over and over again, and then when you see this person over and over again, it's like small. It's always small battles keep going on, little battle, and then you get to the big battle. But it's always, like I said, when you have a little small battles going the whole fight. So that mental warfare, bro, that shit is so real.
Is it draining that they say it's draining?
It's for sure. It's definitely draining because it's like, man, you wanna. It's like you want to win the press conference at the same time. It's like you want to prove yourself in the press conference, and but then once you get to the fight, it's just like your emotions be everywhere. That's how for me. That's how it was with me.
You kind of expressed something different on the fight hype interview versus with ours when you said that I knew I lost it, or you said that one of your friends said they called you up and said you lost it when you said fuck the Haneys,
Yeah, they
something
didn't
at
call.
that.
They didn't know. They didn't call me. Somebody else called somebody on my team, and it was like, man, Regis, he gone. He lost it, and all my people around me. The thing is, bro, like my people around me, they knew it, but they don't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? My wife even told me, she was like, "Yeah, I knew," but it's hard to tell you something at that point because it's like you don't want to say nothing because you fighting the next day. So it's like how you gonna tell an athlete this when you fight the next day? So it's really a hard thing. It's really a hard situation to put your team in because they don't know how to tell you this. And I mean I felt like I did. I lost it at that moment. Like when I grabbed the microphone, like fuck the Haney's, and I was like, I was tripping. And then and really, so we was for us, we was prepared to tear the stage up. I'm not gonna lie. We was prepared to fucking go crazy. Like me, Evans crazy as my Evans Tobler, he was man, and I don't know if you heard him talking on stage about saying, you better not do that shit like you did with Loma. We was prepared for that. We was prepared for him to like touch us. And if that would have happened, probably it really would have been no fight. Cause we would have all of us, like me, like Evans and the dude that's on my security, like I've been knowing him since we was elementary school. So he from New Orleans too. So I already know what type of time everybody's gonna be on. And everybody around me, like, I don't want to say everybody around me, they with that shit. Like everybody, bro, from the girls to the kids to all that, like most of them, like everybody around me, if something happened, like they gonna be like we would have tore the Chase Center up that night. It would have been it definitely would have been no fight because people would have been fucked up. So and that was in my head. Cause I thought that he was gonna try to push me or something like that with like he did Loma, but he didn't. And then, but still, Bill was talking and you got my head and shit. I did. I I lost it.
Obviously, people had speculations as far as Ryan Garcia, as far as him being like a YouTube boxer type of a kid, and
Mhm.
with this type of a performance, which is the biggest performance and had to be the biggest fight of his life. Um, or second, but regardless, he was able to overcome that. Does he speak volume a little bit different in your eyes coming
Oh, for
into the
sure.
division that because but then he's not really in your division.
He
That's what
said he
this.
going up to 47 or whatever. I mean, bro, like I respect him. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I respect him because he's shifting boxing right now. Like Ryan Garcia is shifting boxing. He's not fighting for belts. He's making a lot of money. So why even care about the belt stuff? Like, cause you making so much money. He didn't even care. He was like, man, I'm gonna have that. You're not gonna have this advantage over me because the thing is, like that weight shit, it really make a difference. They said weight divisions exist for a reason, right? So with him, he was like, man, Tank fucked over him because Tank made him stay at a certain weight. So Tank did that shit to him. And he did that shit to Devin. So he learned about that. He did this shit to Devin. And really, and to bring my shit up, like Devin kind of did to me. In my contract, he wasn't supposed to be over a certain weight. And I can't prove that I can't say that he was did the IVs and stuff like that, but he did get real fucking big. He was like from 140 to 166. That's a big difference. And usually you don't get like that without an IV. And in my contract, he wasn't supposed to do that. And I can't prove he did or not. I don't know. But whatever it is, but still he was way bigger. And it's like a karma thing. That's what I look at. It's like it's like a karma thing. Ryan did to him. Like the same shit he did to me, Ryan did that shit to him and on a way worse level.
If Tank
So
did it to him,
exactly all that shit, all that karma shit, everybody, yeah, right. It's like Tank did it to you, Devin did to me. Now Ryan did to you. Tank did to fucking Ryan. Ryan did to Devin. Devin did to me. All the weight shit. It's like it's all about the advantages and like every little advantage you can get. That's what they do. But at the end of the day, um, karma's real, bro. I just feel like that karma shit is real, and that's just how it go.
you gotta really be careful what you sign.
Yeah, well, in me, bro, in my contract, like I know me and my contract, it said that's why I don't go. That's why I ain't say nothing about. I don't complain about it because I let it go. It's like, what the fuck you gonna say after the fight? You gonna just say it? No, now I can't. Now I can say something because it happened to him now because I saw that. I saw that Devin say, "Oh, well, the weight and stuff like that." No, you signed it. At the end of the day, if you sign it, you sign it. For me, I can't complain because guess what? I let it go. I can't say nothing about it because, like in mine, he wasn't supposed to be that big. He wasn't supposed to do certain things. He did it. I can't complain. I can't go back and say, "Oh, this happened because this happened." I signed it. I'm a man about it. It's called accountability. I take that. Now he has to do the same thing. I know he's a kid. He's 25 years old, but in that he's gonna have to take accountability. Like, listen, you signed it. You looking at the money. You signed that, and that's how it goes. So, you can't go back on it. You can't make complaints about the weight because you let it go.
hmm we spoke upon Killer Instinct in our interview. In this fight, Devin Haney desperately needed to do something in round 12.
Hmm.
We had Ryan Garcia sticking his tongue out, like if you know what I mean. He was doing something to his girlfriend. He was doing something with his knees. You know what I mean? Like if he had the Bambi legs, showing
Right.
him that.
Hmm.
Um, Testing him to see where is that killer instinct, because you know that
Hmm.
Ryan's coming with that check hook too.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
it's like let's talk about that because I mean, we talked about it with your fight. Could you see
Mhm.
it? Because he wasn't even attempting.
I don't think. I think, bro. I think they should have. Man, I think they should have stopped the fight. I don't think he had it, bro. I think they should have stopped the fight. He was messed up, bro. That dude was messed up. I don't know if it's just for the money. I mean, one thing he did show a lot of heart. You got to take your head up to him. Everybody kind of shitting on him right now, and I don't want to hit a man while he down. He have heart. He did finish the fight, but I feel like, man, that fight should have been stopped, man. Devin was fucked up. Like, especially at one time where it was like hard for him to get up. And then it was one, I don't know what round it was, one of the rounds, and man, the referee kept getting in the way. But that round he was fucked up bad. He probably would have been stopped that round. I think Ryan said a 7 or 8 round, one of those rounds, but he probably should have been stopped. But man, fucking yeah, he was messed up. He was all fucked up. So I don't think, going back to your question, I don't think the killer instinct could have been there because he was so messed up. Yeah, I
He
don't
wasn't
think I don't
there.
think he could. Yeah, I don't think it could come out, bro, because he was just so messed up. What else is he gonna do? He been messed up since probably round 7.
That's why people say with the Spence thing, they should have stopped the fight,
Hmm.
before it got to that point. Because, like you're saying, what can he do?
Right.
How can he turn it around?
Hmm.
So you make a big point. I mean, obviously, you got Gabe Rosado saying the same thing you said. I did an interview with Anthony Peterson. He's saying the same thing you said as far as the fight should have been stopped. So, yeah, that's nothing crazy. That's
Hmm.
definitely nothing crazy.
Right. Right. Right.
Um, as far as as far as him is concerned, what do you think? I mean, he's still a champion. So, how do you come back from this? Do you think he can come back from this? There's some people that are saying that, like I said, Gabe Rosado, he said on Twitter, he said those type of beatings, you don't come back from it the same.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's still young, but at the same time, you never know. I mean, Ryan got beat by Tank. He didn't take a beating. I mean, Ryan got whooped by Tank. He got stopped from the body shot, but Haney took a beating. That's the difference. And that's why they probably should have stopped it, because he took a beating for 12 rounds. He got his ass beat for 12 rounds. So that's the thing, bro. I don't know. I mean, obviously Gary Rosado, he would definitely know more about it than me. But man, it could be a hard one. I don't know how he come back. And then, and the crazy thing, he still has the belt. So who is he gonna fight next? Should he? Is like, man, somebody asked me earlier, should he go into like another hard one, or should he go into something, something easier? For me, I would think that, going to, maybe, I don't know, bro. He probably need to take some time off right now. Really, that's what he really need. Both of them. I mean, I know Ryan gonna take some time, go smoke and drink and whatever he want to do, and go have fun. Devin should do the same thing. He made enough money. Go chill, bro. Go chill for a little while. Get off social media. Don't worry about that. Go enjoy yourself. Go enjoy yourself with your family. Go do that, and then after that, kind of figure out what he should do next. But I don't think he should get into nothing hard next. I think he should get into, you know, something, just a comeback fight, and and see how he does with that.
I'll tell you right now, Regis, your responses is the reason why I feel like a lot of boxers rock with you. They think you're just a real one. I always tell people, I said, I could hang out with Regis because I know he's just real. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And people just agree with me 100% on that. And look at
right.
that, like just coming off of a loss with Devin, seeing
Hmm.
the beating he took, and just to have a response like that, I mean, it says enough right there.
Right.
Um, but as far as, because I see what you're saying in this boxing game, everybody want to see somebody put a hole in somebody first before they want to take a title or something like that, or take
Hmm.
a chance. You know what I mean? It's because of whatever reasons. So,
Hmm.
um, you said you advise him, just take some time off and possibly take a stay busy fight.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, take some time off, take a stay busy fight. That's what it's supposed to be. If you wanna kind of resurrect your career. I mean, maybe he made enough money to and maybe, it depends how you look at it. He probably can look at, like, I was undisputed at 135. He is the youngest undisputed in history, so he can look at it like, I was the youngest undisputed at 135. He can look, I made a lot of money, and I'm gonna just, go fight big fights, and whatever. Or he can take it slow down if he wants to be well, I about to say, for me, you want to be a champion nigga, but he's still a champion. But if he wants to kind of um build itself back up, yeah, take a easier fight, and then after that, it depends what you want to do. It depends how you look at yourself in the mirror, and it all depends on him. Everybody's different. So, but with this fight, it was a hard fight. It was a beating, and he needed to chill out for a while. Take a good little while off because yeah, he took a beating.
That's right. That's right. Um, as far as Arnold Barboza, a guy that was, saying your name, didn't have too much of a great performance. Were you able to see that performance?
Of course I watched it. He looked bad. And I mean, look, I talked to Barboza online and stuff. I mean, he was always respectful. He like, man, I want to fight you. It'll be an honor to fight you. He always told me that, and it's cool, bro. But he looked bad. He has to do something else. He has to um I feel like, bro, like we in this age of like the social media. Everybody wants to step up too fast. Like you have to do this slow, man. You have to do it slow and slow and slow. You can't step up too fast. Cause I mean, look at Barboza. Barboza wanted to fight me, and look what he did against. He really lost. I thought he lost last night. I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, he really lost that fight. So it's like, bro, you trying to step up too fast. I understand you want to make a lot of money, you want to be a champion, but it's like, bro, you have to, y'all gotta chill out. He's calling out T.O. and all that. Like, bro, you gotta chill. You gotta crawl before you walk. Everybody wants to fly and run fast right now. But bro, you gotta crawl. It's real levels to it, and it shows. So yeah, Barboza, he has to, take some other fights right now and chill and stop saying everybody's name and just fight and don't worry about it. When I was coming up, I wasn't saying everybody's name until I did something. The first time I said somebody's name, I think after I fought like Joel Diaz, um, on Showbox, and then I said, like Broner and Crawford was a champion at the time, and then I fought Julius Sandango, and then he fought
yeah.
Crawford before that, and Crawford stopped him in third round, and I stopped him in the second round. So like, all right, cool. Now I can say somebody's names and stuff, but I wasn't just talking, just beating nobody's and then saying stuff. No, you have to, man. When you do this, you have to crawl before you walk. So you can't just think like that and don't prove it. You have to prove yourself. So that's what they gotta do that, bro.
That's a lot of game right there. That's a
Yeah.
lot of game right there. I like that.
Hmm. Right, right.
Um, you know, as far as you, when do you think, like, as far as a month or a period of the year is concerned, when do we think
I
we're gonna
want to
see
fight in
the
the
next?
summertime, man. At first they told me. At first they were saying like March, then they were saying April, and then they were saying May. Then they were saying maybe June. They were saying July and August. So I don't really know, bro. For me, I don't know if you can see what I look like. I'm in shape right now. I'm training. So for me, I'm ready. I say in the summertime, ready. What I want is I want to fight. Either in Houston or New Orleans, in the South somewhere, and then after that, going to something big again, or like a Dalton Smith. I told him, I tweeted, bro. I said, look, we can do Dalton Smith in Saudi. We can do Matias in Vegas. I said that, and that's kind of what I truly believe. I want those things. I want those fights. So we'll see. But like now, Ryan just shook up the whole division. And the thing is, bro, like, you know, Matias got to calm down because he got power in front of him. It's like everybody gets to that stage where they're calling out all these other fights, but they have fights in front of them. You gotta chill out. Like Barboza was saying everybody else's name, and he didn't prove nothing. Now Matias is a champion, but he still got talk. He said stuff about me, but he still got power in front of him. You gotta at the end of the day, bro, you gotta focus on your fight. So that's why for me, when I have a fight coming up, I kind of don't say nobody else's names. I want to stay focused on my fight because you start looking in the future and start looking at that, then it's like, man, you fuck around and lose your fight, and then what? So it's like, man, everybody got to focus on their fight. So that's what people need to do.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's funny that you say that because AB is calling out Devin now, and he got to fight with, you know,
Right?
uh,
He got a
the
fight already. Yeah, AB need to chill out too. He got to fight after you finish with Blair Cobbs. Then you can call out somebody else. But lad, you got to fight already. I mean, but it's at the end of the day, bro. It's a normal thing to do. That's what people, That's just how it is. The fight happened. It's around your weight division. It's like, all right, that's what they supposed to do. For me, I try to stay away from it. I might get caught up every now and then, but for me, for the most part, I stay away from it.
you know, uh, Michael Benson mentioned that, you know, Ryan Garcia wants to fight bout tennis.
I saw
Uh,
that.
I think that's interesting. Like you said earlier before, you said he's shaking up the boxing world. So talk to
He
me
is.
about your thoughts on that.
He is shaking up the box. So I think he need to leave Boots alone. He need to leave Boots Ennis alone. He need to leave Crawford alone. Man, those dudes on different levels, bro. Like I said, it's levels to this. It's real levels, and this boxing shit is real levels to this, bro. These dudes, the thing is, Devin is a good boxer. Devin was a great boxer, but he didn't have the killer instinct, and he don't have the power for it. You talking about like somebody like Boots that has a killer instinct, that's a monster, that's slick, has all that. Same thing with Crawford, has all those things. It's like, nah, bro. Like, I think he needs to stay away from those guys. But at the same time, he just shook up the boxing world so Ryan can say what the fuck he want. At the end of the day, he can say, I'll fight Deontay Wilder if he want. I can fight Fury. He can say what he want. He just shook up the boxing world. So at the end of the day, listen, if I was Ryan, I'll say the same shit. I'm gonna fight Boots. I'm gonna fight Errol. I'm gonna fight him. He can say what he want, bro. He just shook up. He might be one of the biggest stars in boxing right now. So he can say what the fuck he want.
Absolutely, one of the biggest stars in boxing for sure.
Right.
Um, but you did mention Crawford as well, and the Turkey Al Sheikh. They was saying that they want to make that Crawford and Boots fight, and that's
hmm
all on your network, man. Right on the zone, man. And Eddie and Matchroom, like, what you think about the fight, and what do you think that does with the for the platform as well?
I think it's a well. I think it's a big fight for boxing for boxers, but I don't think the casual fan they don't know nothing about that. People it's sad, but people don't really know too much about Crawford. Definitely don't know too much about Boots outside of the boxing. The boxing world and stuff like that. So I don't know if it's really a. I know it's a big fight for us because I mean they super skilled. Both of them are super skilled, but to I don't the fans, I don't know how many people will really tune into that because people don't really just know those guys like that. That's why it's sad. It's sad, bro. Because for me, bro, like Crawford, man, Crawford, shit. I think I saw something online. They said, man, Crawford fuck around and be undisputed at 54. That's three weight divisions, he became undisputed. That's like him passing up Floyd Mayweather as like top five best boxers of all time. But is Crawford the biggest name in the world? No. You still got Tyson Fury, you still got Canelo, you still got Javante Davis, you still got Ryan Garcia, but Crawford is probably the best one out of all of them. But he's still not you know the the face of boxing, the money guy.
Right, right, 100%. So, if you could give me a Regis Prograis hit list because you don't have a fight lined up, so you can,
hmm
well, give me the top three.
Um, top three.
Keep them on your side too, of the neck of the woods.
Oh, you talk about in on my stable or whatever? Yeah,
Yes, yes.
well, yeah, man, I would want to go Pit. Well, you said my side, but somebody with a belt, right? Pitbull, Matias, and Ryan. Throw Tio in there too. Four.
Those,
Tortilla, yeah.
so
You got Tortilla. I mean, that's people that got the belts and that's big fights and stuff like that. So yeah, I like those fights. Oh
so
wait, five, bro, because then I want Dalton Smith too. Five, so Dalton Smith too. Yeah,
I
dog.
like that.
So all right. Let's stick to my neck of the woods. Dalton Smith, Matias, and Ryan Garcia.
And with that being said, uh, you don't care if Ryan comes in at 143.
I mean, I have no choice. He the bigger star. I would have no choice. You
You
know,
see, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're going through in boxing.
I would have no. What I'm gonna do? I would just have no choice about it, bro. Just it is what it is, right? The same shit what Devin did to me, and I couldn't complain about it. Now it happened to him. It's just that's what
Because
it
the
is.
bag's gonna be bigger, so it's gonna be
Yeah.
bigger than the Devon bag.
Right, exactly. So it's like, all right, what I'm gonna do? I just have to be prepared for that. I know he's gonna come in bigger. I just have to be prepared for that. Me and my team will know. Like, look, Ryan gonna come in probably 143, 144. We probably need to do the same thing. That's all. And we both pay each other or whatever, equal it out or whatever. We'll just have to do that because that shit. That's what he's gonna do.
I hit him with the 500 grand a pound, man. Same thing, man.
Same shit. He'll have to do it to me. I have to do it to him. We be even. It'll be a fucking fight at 44. That's all. Or 43 or something like that. That's it.
Reed, just put yourself in his shoes, right? He goes and shakes on a 5,000 per pound, and then he gives you 1.5 before the fight.
I mean, he probably made. I don't know how much he made, but
Psychologically, like, what do you? What, you just like this kid
because he
don't
knew
care.
he knew he was gonna do it. He probably I don't give a fuck about that money. At the end of the day, it's about my performance. That's what it's about. Yeah, I don't care about that money. It's like it's just like investing in yourself. Yeah, take that 1.5. That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna win the fight, right? That's exactly what he did. So he don't care about that. That's chump change. You know what I'm saying? That 1.5 that might seem like a lot of money to everybody else, but to him, like that shit ain't nothing. That's chump change. He been making that shit for a long time. So he don't give a fuck about that little 1.5. Take it. I'm gonna win. And that's exactly what he did. And now, guys, he probably one of the biggest names in the sport right now.
It's chess, not checkers, ladies and
It's
gentlemen.
chess, not checkers, bro. Chess, not
So
checkers.
so you have it. That hit list is in order.
Um, it depend on the money and the belts. It all depend on that. That's what I like. I would definitely like that. But if they give me a Ryan first or Matias first, it depends. But that's three names that I would want.
Mm, mm. Damn. Well, if Ryan is hearing this, you know.
Maybe, right? Yeah, maybe. But I already said, give me my fight here. Give me my fight here first. Then after that, we can see. Because I think they will want to do the Dalton Smith fight in Sheffield, which I'm not interested in. I definitely wouldn't want to go over there. I mean, for what? I don't think it will be that much money, and I don't think. I mean, it probably be good money, but not that much. And he's not a champion, so it's really senseless. But I think I go to Saudi or something like that. Go fight him in Saudi. That's cool. That's not his hometown, and that's still over there. We'll still make a lot of money. So do that. But I think they will try to bring me to the UK, which I'm not. I'm definitely not interested in doing that shit again. So nah.
But why don't you think like how you thought last time? Remember, you told me that me fighting in my town did the opposite for me. It didn't work for me because I was dealing with all
Right.
these things around outside of boxing,
Hmm.
and you'd rather fight outside. Maybe
Right.
could that be the situation for some of these
Nah,
guys?
nah. Well, it have to be somewhat neutral. It won't be his hometown or my hometown. That's all. It won't have to be both of them. It had to be like a neutral play. Cause yeah, definitely fighting. You give the advantage over in somebody else's hometown, but then when you fight in your hometown, you got a lot of distractions too. So for me, have to be somewhere like somewhat neutral. That's what I would think about it. But definitely not. I mean, definitely not going to somebody's home country again. I did that shit before. It's like, nah, I'm definitely not doing that. Nah, nah,
So
nah.
you wouldn't go to the beautiful island of Puerto Rico to fight Matias.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. It depends. It depends how much money they offer me. It depends. I do like
Vacation,
Puerto
right?
Rico. I do
Yeah.
like I do like Puerto. I fuck with Puerto Rico, bro. I do like. I was out there. I was out there for a little while, so I do like it. And I got some connects over there and stuff like that too. So it depends. It depends
Oh
what
yeah.
happens. Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
it depends. I'm not
I'm
saying
not.
yes. I'm not saying no.
Hey, I love it. Well, Regis, man, I thank you for your time, man. I really appreciate it. Any last words? Anything that you want to tell the media
One
while I
thing,
still got
yes, of course, I got something to tell y'all. Look at this. So this was I was working on for a while. My book is
Oh yes,
finally
your
out.
book.
My book is finally out right now. Yeah, my book is finally out right now. It's on Amazon. It's actually a bestseller on Amazon right now. With put that back up again. Yeah, my book is out right now.
You have a
So
link. You have a link to it. I'll if you send me the link, I'll post it on the channel on
I
the
that's bad.
on,
I got yeah,
on the video.
I got the link. I'll send it to you. But yeah, I got the link. That's out. I've been working on this shit since like 2018. So it's finally out right now. And bro, it's already like one of the best sellers on Amazon already right now. And we just put it out. So we didn't do no marketing, no promotion, none of that. But yeah, it's book is out. That's what I've been working on for a while, and I'm glad it's out now.
What inspired you to put out a book now that you're still in your career?
Oh well, you have to, man. I read a lot. I'm a big reader. You can't see all the books. I read every book on my shelf back there, and I read a book and it's really about relevancy. You can get one after you retire, but are you still relevant? Probably not. So I'm still in my career, so that's the best time to do it. I mean, it's hard. It's hard going through your career and actually like writing the book at the same time, but I mean, for me, I did it because it's still about you have to be yeah, you still got to be relevant or whatever, and that's why I did it. And it's really one of my childhood friends. He like I did. We kind of just went. We worked on this together, and since like I said, since like 2018, we've been working on this, and it's finally out. That's why I've been doing for since 2018.
So is that bringing you back as far as a childhood?
Yeah, this is back since like childhood stuff. Yeah. Hmm. It's my story. It's my story even before childhood. I mean, in this book, bro, you go. I think the thing is, like in boxing, I think a lot of people they probably think they know me, but it's a lot of things they if people read this, they're gonna find out a lot of things they really don't know about me. You know, you can do interviews, you can talk and have all this stuff, but people not gonna, you know, a lot of people think they know me, but you'll find out a lot of things in this book that you don't know nothing about me. You'll think you know, but you probably don't know nothing about me. So yeah, that's why we put this one out.
All right. Well, I'm gonna cop it. I'm gonna read it, and then we're gonna chop it up.
Perfect, bro. And do it. And if everybody think it's 700 some people on, yeah, go leave a review if y'all can. And I'm gonna send you the I'm gonna go ahead and send you the link, bro.
Yeah, send me the link. I'll put it onto this video right here so we could all support and check out Regis Prograis' book. What's the name of the book?
Oh, right here. It's just really it's easy. It's called Stories and Lessons from Regis Prograde, and right there.
The two-time
Two
champion.
time, yeah, two-time champion from New Orleans. History of New Orleans.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah,
So, also let everybody know where they can reach you at. And all the social medias.
yeah. So the Instagram is easy Regis Prograde. Twitter is at Regis Prograde, and YouTube you can look at Regis Prograde official. And yeah, Amazon, grab a book.
Nice, man. Appreciate you, Regis, for stopping by.
All right, no problem, bro. Have a good one.
Blessings, bro.
Yep, that's
Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you cop that book. Check it out. I'm going to be having Coach Stephen Edwards, Caleb Plant's coach, Kyron Davis coach. Hold on one second, guys. All right. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Mills from Mill City Boxing, home of that high level pro boxing media, the Fighters Channel, the Trainers Channel, the People's Channel. Yes, we're going to be having Coach Stephen Edwards jumping on right now, getting his thoughts on the Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney fight as well. We're also going to be having Mickey Bay on. We're going to be having other boxers such as Tiger Johnson. And then last but not least, tonight, we will be having the one and only Super Zab Judah. You know what I mean? How many push ups is he doing today, ladies and gentlemen? Become a member of Mill City Boxing. The link is in the comments. Let's start up a poll, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to this, okay? Let's talk about should have they stopped the fight or not stop the fight. Okay? A lot of people are speaking upon of should have they stopped the fight or not stop the fight last night. So let's get into that poll, okay? Should 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 you think they should have stopped the fight? Yes or no, ladies and gentlemen. Get into the polls. Make sure you guys go out your way to smash that like button. Let's get up to 200, 300 likes. If we get more likes, we're going to end up just continue this live and we're going to go long, get a long live stream. Salute to all the people. We had over 800 people on the live. So I love that. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully, you guys, you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed to the channel. If you have subscribed to the channel, I appreciate you guys for you know, really going out your way to really support. Salute to all the new members as well. I've seen some new members coming into the channel, so I appreciate you guys. Smash that like button once again, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know where the like button, hit the three dots in the corner, and it'll get you to the like button. Get to the polls. All right. Here's the question. You think they should have stopped the fight? Yes or no? 66% of y'all believe so. We have 62 votes. Let's go. Let's get these votes up. Let's get up to 200, 300 votes. Let's get up to 200, 300 likes. Let's go. Let's get to this. While we wait, let's get some phone the call-ins, right? While we wait, okay? Um, you guys, if you haven't heard my takes on the fight, you know what I mean? Check out the live we did earlier. We definitely killed it this morning. Um, let me okay. All right, phone lines are now open, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to call in on Mill City Boxing on IG Live, we are here. Okay, so subscribe to Mill City Boxing on YouTube. All right, let's continue this conversation. Let's continue talking about um, the fights last night. Let's continue this conversation. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. The phone lines are now open. Also, become a member of Mill City Boxing. The link is in the comments. All right. Salute to all the members. Salute to everybody coming in. Coach Tommy Fitness. We got Coda in the building. What's going on, Coda? Coda was very excited. He only slept 2 to 3 hours only. Hyped up to talk about this topic here. So we got Coda in the building. And why so much disrespect? Coda, the only one that had Ryan Garcia winning. Why didn't you have me tapped in first? Yeah. Everything. Listen, I'm talking about shit today. Hold on. I'm gonna get the callers right back. All right. I gotta continue with Steven. Go ahead. Hey, what's going on, Coach?
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, man. Just got in the crib.
Nice. Um, were you able to see that fight last night?
Yeah, I did. I did, man. I ain't gonna lie, I was very surprised.
Yeah.
I was very surprised, man. I didn't see that coming, man. I was very high on Devin Haney. I didn't see that coming. Um, but sometimes in boxing, we make excuses and then we start like disrespecting the dude that we thought was gonna win and saying stuff about him. But the reality is that Ryan Garcia, he fooled us. He shocked everybody. He did his thing, and you got to give him props. That was a big time performance, bro. I got Haney in the top pound for pound, top 10 pound for pound, and man, Ryan gave him a beat, man. And what was strange to me is that he did it going down the stretch. I thought Haney would be the better fighter in the second half of the fight. That's the
Right.
part that threw me off. That Ryan was the better fighter in the second half of the fight. I was like, wow, I didn't see that coming at all, man. Um, Very impressed. That was an impressive performance. And I give James his props, man. People been saying a lot of stuff about that brother. They've been, he not this and he not that, and he not this and he not that. Because he lost a couple fights with Earl Spence and Jamel Charlo. Man, I was happy for him. I really was. I was happy for Derek, and I was very impressed with Ryan. That's all I can say, man. When somebody shocked me like that, I'm pretty good at picking fights. I didn't see that coming at all. I really
Not a
did.
lot of people did.
Yeah,
Not a
I
lot
like.
of people. This was like a 900 to 1. It was crazy.
I've I, that was probably the most wrong I've ever been about a fight. I'm serious. Like I thought Ryan would be dangerous early. I did, and I
Which he
knew he was,
was.
and I knew he was gonna come out smoking. because he fought Devin 6 times. So there's a familiarity when you fight somebody that many times. I don't care if it was the amateurs. The novelty is, you don't have to fill them out and all that kind of stuff because you kind of know them a little bit. So I thought the first 4 rounds would be hard, but I thought Devin would kind of take over down the stretch. But Ryan kept hurting him. I mean, that's just what it was. Ryan did get tired and he started like running out of ideas, but whenever he let his hands go, he just hurt Devin. Devin got big heart because he kept fighting through it. He's very tough, but he just didn't take Ryan's punches well. That's the one thing about Devin that out of all his improvement that did worry me about him. I remember when Jorge Linares hurt him, and I said, okay, he showed, he took the shots, he made it to the finish line, but it did scare me that it don't seem like he never recovered from those punches that Linares hit him with. I remember watching that fight. I think he got hurt. Was it the 10th round? And then 11th and 12th, he kind of was just like holding on.
Hmm.
It took him a long time to recover. And I was just like, I wonder what that is. Like, it was kind of like, all right, you get buzzed and, but it took him a while to recover. Watch the last 3 rounds of that fight. Then he got hurt at the end of maybe the 10th round and then the 11th and 12th
No,
round.
I remember it clearly.
Yeah, it was like he didn't really recover. He just didn't recover.
Yeah.
And what's weird is Ryan hit him with a shot on the temple early. I don't think he ever recovered. I remember one time the announcer was like, it was a good right hand by Devin Haney. But as he was throwing the right hand, Ryan pulled off and hooked him and threw a hook on his temple. And he was, and it's dangerous to counter a right hand with a hook as the right hand is coming because the right hand is straight and the hook is around. So the right hand could usually beat you there. But Ryan got such quick twitch reactive time where he can hook you while you're throwing the right hand at him. There's only a couple of guys I've seen could do that. Him, Roy Jones, Oscar De La Hoya, Nito Daenerys, where they could throw the hook as you're throwing the right hand. It was very impressive, man.
I think
That's all I.
Crawford does it too.
Yeah, but
Or
he does.
Crawford. He doesn't
But
move with the right hand.
you got it. He does it from the southpaw stance. He don't do it from the orthodox stance. So
Right.
if Crawford is fighting a right-handed guy and he's right-handed, he won't do that move. But I have seen him rock back when he's a southpaw and right hook you. Um, man, that's
You
all I
got
can
to
say,
have
man.
great timing. You have to land that hook. You have to have great timing,
Bro,
and
you
you got to
can't
have
miss
your
it.
head.
You
Yeah.
can't miss it because the guy is stepping in with a right hand, get knocked out like that. You cannot miss that shot. You know what I mean? Like you gotta have balls of steel. You know what I mean? Like, um, that was big time. That's all I can say. That's a big time performance. The kid saved his career. Uh, uh, he's probably gonna make another $50 million. Because he's gonna parlay that into some big fights. And now we at a point now where it's just like, like uh, if the right Ryan shows up, he can beat a lot of these guys, man. Devin Haney ain't no joke. He's not no joke, man. Ryan hurt Devin, man, bad. Listen, Devin got a break last night because Ryan still is doing amateurish thing. He lucky he didn't get stopped brutally.
How many breaks did he get last night? Let's be honest.
A lot. He got some breaks with Ryan. Ryan didn't really understand how to finish him. Ryan ran out of gas. Ryan was turning his back. I don't even know what that shoulder roll is that he does.
It's called the California roll.
Yo, I'm like I don't know if I've ever seen a kid make this many mistakes and still win a fight of this magnitude.
I'm
I don't
saying
know
the
if I've
same thing,
ever
Brad.
seen that. I'm like,
And
God
Haney
damn.
not capitalized ever.
Listen to this. The Mayans money punch is his left hook, right? When you turn in the shoulder roll and turn your back, you take your own best punch away. You can't throw the left hook no more. He was taking it away and still found a way to win the fight. I'm
Listen,
like, this like defied every bit of logic that I thought that I knew. You know what I mean? Like I'm
About the
like,
kid, about him, about him. Yeah,
yes, I'm like, damn, am I that stupid? Man, he's turning his back in a shoulder roll, taking his whole left hook away. He never counters with the right hand, and he still won the fight. What I mean, just props to the young man, man. Props to him. If he's looking at this, I'm sorry. I did not think he could pull that fight out down the stretch like that. I did think he had a possibility of clipping Devin early, but to take over the last part of the fight, wow. Now here we are. Listen to this. Ryan and fought Tank and Devin. You know what kind of invaluable experience that is? So when he go up against the other guys, he's gonna be like, man, I done been here and done that.
that's
This ain't
it.
nothing. So
So
now,
that
you know, guys like Tiafimo and Shakur, they want to fight him. He not he gonna be looking at them like, all right, whatever. I done been in there with guys at y'all level, maybe better or at least equal. This ain't nothing. Y'all haven't been in there with nobody like this, but I've been in there. It's a different thing. Well, Tiafimo's been in there tough, but man, impressive, very impressive. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I didn't really think about it like that, Coach. To be honest with you, too. Yeah, with those because people we're talking about the lack of experience that Ryan Garcia fights at the highest level in the last couple years. We haven't really seen it since the Luke Campbell fight. Now you're saying, hey, you're in the ring with Gervonta Tank Davis, and then you beat down Devin Haney, and you're coming out as a completely different fighter, is what you're saying as well. Because I mean, you're gonna learn from this, right?
I mean, listen to this. He learned something from the Tank fight.
Right.
He did. He got hurt. He responded better. You know, he got tired, and instead of like, you know, he still did some stupid stuff. But you see how he was just like circling the ring. He was circling the ring to get his breath, and he was also circling the ring so he could jump in and give a little bit of distance between him and Devin, so he could kind of build up a head of steam when he goes to jump in and throws his punches, that they would have more steam on it. And I don't think Devin realized what he was doing. When he was circling them, all he was doing was buying the rest, and then he just stopped and would just jump in with hard ass shots. But when you doing that, when you got, it's like somebody like um running into you from 5 feet away from you, or somebody running into you from 5 yards away from you. The person with 5 yards away from you is going to have more momentum built up with a force. So he would just bounce around and circle him, and just jump in with some hard ass shots. And I don't think Devin realized that. And it got to a
Well,
point once he got Devin's timing down, the fight was still close because Devin was winning some rounds. But once he got his timing down, um, it was just a matter of just having the energy to open up on him, and I don't think Devin realized how tired Ryan was. And Ryan was running out of ideas. He was tired. He was like, Devin's really lucky that Ryan was not in better condition. Because if he was in condition to really like turn it up, he was like he was fighting in spurts. He would only fight for like 30, 40 seconds of a round, but man, those 30, 40 seconds was hell. He wasn't jabbing. He really wasn't using his jab. Oh man, I don't know if I've ever seen that. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I've never seen a fighter make that many mistakes and win that kind of fight ever.
with that caliber of an opponent.
Listen, top 10 pound for pound fighter.
So we got going on these days. Um, but in the same time, I mean, what do you think about Devin Haney's stepping game? Stepping forward game. Being trying to be the predator. I mean, do you think that that was the reason why Ryan Garcia was using that lateral movement and picking his shots because maybe his front foot is not as good as his back foot?
No, I don't think that was. I think that Ryan Garcia, he might not be a pressure fighter, but I think he likes to dictate and step to you with his power shots, like he did in the first round. I think that was simply a matter of him running out of ideas and getting a little tired.
Hmm.
Then got a little tired and he improvised and he adjusted. And I think that Devin was pressing him because he felt that Ryan was getting tired and he thought he could get some work. Devin was actually landing a good jab to the body,
Yeah,
but he never got his right hand off really. Um,
he took that away.
yeah, he never got his right hand off.
Even
Um,
even the California roll took it away too.
um, man, I'm at a loss for words, man. I'm impressed with both of them though. I really give Devin his props for his heart because I've seen a lot of guys take a knee after getting hurt like that. He kept pressing to the end, so I
You
give him his
spoke
props.
you spoke heavily upon the recovery of Devin Haney, and you said you don't know what that is. And I mean, I could see what you meant by this fight as well. I mean, the recovery from the first round. I mean, I think he clipped him in the first 20 seconds, and he was basically buzzed throughout the whole
Yeah,
round.
like he was off. He was like just off. Even when he started gaining his momentum, when Ryan landed clean punches, Devin was just like it was. I know when a fighter is being hurt, even if they not like outwardly showing it with their legs and their body. It's certain things that a fighter does when they hurt and they can't hide it from me. And I just noticed that, even though Devin has like looked like he was taking control of the fight and like walking Ryan down a little bit, when Ryan would land, and it wasn't just the left hook. Devin bends to his right, and Ryan would chop down on the side of Devin's face with right hands. He was hurting him, man. He was hurting him a lot. The three knockdowns is one thing. He probably, if you count the knockdowns, he probably hurt Devin like 7 to 8 times, man. Like,
It's a lot of
man,
time.
that's a lot to keep getting hurt. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if the weight troubles that Devin has had has done something to him because it's obvious that he struggled to make 140. It's obvious. So if you struggle to make 135 and you struggle to make 140, and you know, I don't know everything, but I know that that tells me that that's a 170 pound, 175 pound man. So all these years of struggling to make that weight, you could do it when you're young, but as you get a little older, it starts to take something from you. So I wonder, I'm not trying to be a scientist or nothing like that, but I do wonder if all those years of making weight like that, did something to him because uh, I don't think he recovered from that first uh, big left hook in the first round. He surely didn't recover from the first knockdown.
Mm-mm.
He did not recover from the first knockdown. You see some guys get hit with a big shot, the next round they up and they cool. They all right. But man, he just didn't recover from it. Like Holyfield's one of my favorite fighters. He get hit with a big shot. He be buzzed. The next round he fine. You know what I mean? Where who else is like that? I give him their props. Tyson Fury like that. You heard him with a big shot. Next round he come out like what? All right, I'm good. Yeah, where Dev showed his heart. I'm not talking about his heart. I'm talking about like him not recovering from the punch and still being like a little bit like equilibrium and his senses a little bit knocked off. That's why his heart's so big because he was fighting. He fought the second half of the fight probably like in a fog. You know what I mean? Like those are some hard, crisp shots. One knockdown like spent his whole neck around.
Mm.
Those are some crisp, hard shots, man. The one in the clinch, we threw the right hand and Dev raised up and he hooked him. That was a nasty knockdown. I think it was the last one. Um, it looked like he broke his jaw. I don't know if that's the. I don't want to say that because it might not be true because I don't want to diagnose him, man. But his jaw was like all lumped up. He like he took a beating, man. Even though the fight was close, he took a beating. Ryan don't even look like he got bruises on him.
He was
You know?
smoking weed and drinking on the subway after the
Damn.
fight.
Wow. Mm.
Different, different. Speak upon the breaks. I mean, there was a lot of breaks. A lot of people were complaining. A lot of people were saying that they were trying to rob Ryan Garcia last night.
Um, I don't think referee's a good referee. Um, but one of the counts I thought was a little long, but they do things a little funny in New York where they kind of make you do a field sobriety test. Like they really want to check you out in New York. I don't really like, but I don't know if that's the referee or the rules. Now, the point that he took away from Ryan, I thought that was a little bit quick because
Get a warning.
he didn't warn him, and Devin was holding him, and he trying to fight out of being held, which he got a right to. So I
The
didn't
cap.
really like that one. That was the big thing on me. Like, yo, just at least warn the kid. He got a right not to want to be held and clinch when he's trying to go for a knockout. So I didn't like that.
Either I didn't like it either.
But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm curious to see.
How many knockdowns do you think they really were?
I think it was 3 or 4. It was like one of them that he didn't count. It could have been a delayed reaction one where Devin kind of went down.
Mm,
Um, I'm curious to see why they scored it 112, 112. Because to me, that means that Ryan uh, won 5 rounds. So basically, they think Ryan only won the rounds that he hurt Devin in. And I'm not saying it's not true because I did think the fight was close, but I thought Ryan won the 12th round. I thought he hurt Devin again in the 12th round. Everybody gave the 12th round to Devin. I didn't think he won the 12th round.
no, Ryan
Um,
wasn't getting hit.
yeah. So I don't know. Let's just say I didn't like the point being deducted. That's the big thing to me. In fairness, Ryan got to learn how to finish better. You know what I mean? He got a little crazy. Like if I'm talking as a coach, he has to learn his finishing skills because Devin was dead weight. He should have knocked Devin out.
Thank you,
So
coach. Thank
as
you.
a coach, I would say to him, son, yeah, they probably give him a little bit of break, but you got to learn to finish better. You could punch and you fast, but when Terrence Crawford finishes him,
Don't play with
in
your
a,
food.
in a way finishes him. If you're going to be that level of fighter, because listen, one judge had it a draw. You know what I mean? So sometimes you leave it up to the judges. If you feel like you the B side and Devin's getting all the favors, then you definitely want to finish him. And he was hurt enough to finish. Ryan could have just simply went to the body. He didn't go to his body. He could have went to the body. But I don't want to nitpick a career best performance, but he definitely got to learn how to finish better if he's gonna make it at this level. Because
I
Ryan
think
don't
that
jab. He don't jab. You know what I mean? So he's not a guy that's like gonna be overwhelmingly winning 10, 11, 12 rounds because in between those big outbursts that he don't do nothing. It's so weird. He don't do nothing. He just go around the ring in a circle, go to the shoulder roll. He do that for about a minute and a half, and then he just explode. Wah, 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 wah. It's, man,
he
could you
got a lot of
imagine?
torque to that. He got a lot of torque to his punches and his combinations,
Yes,
though.
yes, he does. He
But
whips that shit.
he falls into all the combinations, though.
Listen, he is a very flawed fighter, but he's also very, very talented.
Fucking
So you
fast.
got you so they like go hand in hand. Like he can punch, he twitchy, and not just can he punch, he can get off. A lot of dudes can't get. He gets off. He let that hot shit go. And Ryan's sharper than Devin.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like Devin is sharp with his jab, but punch for punch, all the other punches, Ryan is sharper than him. You know,
absolutely.
I feel bad for Devin though, man, because he's in a tough spot. He's a good kid. He's a very tough spot because it's obvious he not gonna make no excuses. It's obvious that he struggles to make 140.
Hmm.
And you get hurt that bad at 40, what are you gonna do? Move up and fight Ennis at 47?
So that
You
was
know
the
what I mean?
next one, the big bad wolf. I think that that's where it's really coming down. Like he signed, Ennis, and it's just like, is that a Devin Haney lineup? Is that something that the team don't want? I mean, Michael Benson just put out that Ryan Garcia wants to fight, Jaron Ennis. I mean, I
Well,
want to get your thoughts on all this stuff.
well, If Ryan fights Jerron Ennis, he gonna get hurt.
I don't want to see it.
He gonna get hurt. You know what I mean? He's a good kid coming off a great victory. Um, but it ain't for my place to say. And I know I was wrong about this prediction, but I'm about 80%. And Ennis and Devin is different fighters. And he gonna get hurt if he fight Ennis. Um, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. These guys ain't moving up from 140 to fight him.
Nobody.
They're not gonna do that. Everybody gonna stay at 140 till he move up to 54. Then they gonna move up to 47.
Yep.
I'm
And
telling you.
that's including Africa too. And I know he's big. I know he's big too. He's a big guy too.
You're not moving up to fight him, man. If you've been in the gyms with Ennis and you like seen him spar and you in the know, you just know like them guys ain't fighting him, man. You just know it. Fighters don't talk in that language. They don't say, I'm not fighting him, he's too good. They're not gonna say that. But they know. They know. Trust me, they know. Certain things that people don't speak on publicly, and it's not my place to speak on it. But none of them guys at 140 gonna go up and fight that boy. I'm telling you, they gonna get hurt bad.
Mhm.
That kid is a middleweight in a welterweight's body,
Right.
and um, his jab and his ability to switch and how strong he is, and his meanness and ability to like just imagine Ryan Garcia's talent, but a much higher skill level in IQ. That's what you deal with in this, and he switches. I mean, so it's just like they're not gonna fight him. But if
And then
Ryan did, if he did, I would just like walk up to the kid and just salute him, like, bro, you a fucking gun. Like you the gun of this era. Davis, Haney, and Ennis. If he did that, what could you say about him? Win, lose, or draw, he's the guy. Like he would be like I would be forever a Ryan Garcia fan because this not the era for that. Everybody ducks and waits and be smart. And no, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. So, but if he did do it, I give him his props. But I don't see none of the 40 pounders moving up fighting him, bro. They rather be his friend. Trust me. They don't that's heavy work, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you it is. It is. If you
introduce
stuck
myself.
if you struggling to make weight at 140, shit, they gonna be like, let's wait for him to move up to 54, you know? Because the one thing is, it's easy to get a fight with him. He's looking for fights. So
Yeah.
it's a different fight, man.
Yeah. And boys will be like, I'm fighting in the combat league. I can't find no fights. Oh man. Um so I mean what so now I mean we could say that Ryan is not necessarily a 140 pounder.
I don't know. I don't know what that weight making thing was, man. I really don't know what that was. I mean, the guy he just moved up from 135. I mean, if he not a 40 pounder, then he's a 47 pounder because that 143 is not a weight. So I mean, I
So
don't.
I mean, we give a lot of praises and we show love to Devin on being the big guy and trying to make the low weight classes. But as far as Ryan Garcia fighting a guy like Tank Davis and going to that 135, 136, and then like, it was a hydration clause on top of that. I mean, what does that really go to say to Ryan? As far as that is concerned because he got hurt. He's saying he got hurt. He broke his rib, all this other stuff. Is that believable now with this type of performance?
It makes it believable. Sometimes excuses can be true. An excuse don't have to be a lie. It can just be an excuse. So if he felt weight drained at 136, I never knew that Tank had a rehydration clause on it. That's much more important than the weight of the fight, the weight that you
Right.
weigh in there. Your rehydration, which you go back up to, is much more important. So
Mhm.
if Tank had a rehydration clause, that's logical. Like that, I could see Ryan saying, I was depleted. I could see him saying that. But when you sign the contract, that's what it is. So nobody's gonna give him that excuse. But I can understand it. You know what I mean? He's a little bigger. He wants to be able to eat and drink up, and Tank took that away from him. Both of them, got an excuse. Tank, his thing is, I don't want to be fighting a guy that big. And Ryan, thing is, take me as I am. That's why guys fight to be the A side. That's the good point of that because you dictate the negotiations.
So it's funny. Before I had you on, right? I had Regis Prograis on, and we were speaking upon this subject, and it was just like Tank kind of did it to Ryan. Then you had Ryan do it to Haney, but before that, you had Haney do it to Regis, and because that's what Regis was telling me. The kid was just so big in there for him, like he didn't know that when he was going to be in there, he was going to be so physically strong and tall and more wider than him. So I mean, we've talked about nowadays a lot of these guys not fighting
Listen, no, I
at that
can't
weight
give
class.
I can't give Regis that. You know why?
Okay,
Because
okay.
he rehydrates big. I've seen some
Yeah,
tells of the
because
tape.
he's complaining about fighting. Well, not complaining, but he said that with fighting Matias, that IBF rule, he's like, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
So
so and listen, I'm just going to I don't know what kind of advisors and teams these guys got, but I'm a coach, a head trainer whose guys have fought for the IBF belt. You could make that weigh in 8 o'clock in the morning. So, okay, you weigh in on a Friday, right? Whatever your weight is. Let's say 154.
yeah, you got like
You you,
12 hours, right?
you talk to the other team. Hey man, we're gonna go get on the scale at 8 o'clock. All right, y'all meet somewhere in the hotel. Y'all get on the scale, right? It's 10 pounds. You still got 12, 14 hours. Fights usually happen 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night to put on an extra 10 pounds after that. How much
Yep.
weight you want to gain?
Mm-hmm.
Keeping it real, like how much do you want to gain?
True. That makes sense for sure.
So, like, I don't know why guys keep saying the IBF. How much do you gain? I've seen Regis is a big guy. He's not that tall, but he's a big, dense guy. He puts on a lot of weight. I'm sure he gets up to 155, 160 after his weigh-ins. So he can't say that Haney was too big for him because he put on weight and he was fighting at 140 before Haney was.
Right.
You know what I mean? He was fighting there before Haney was. And in fairness, I'm a Regis fan, by the way, but I don't like for guys to come up with those excuses. He fought at 152 as an amateur,
That's true.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he
So he's
fought
bigger.
Spence.
He's bigger than them. So when guys say that, I'm like, oh, Devin just. I think Devin was too quick for Regis. Too
Mm.
quick. His arm length is always going to be his arm length. His height going to
True.
be his height. You know what I mean? I think
Yeah.
he was a little bit too quick for Regis, and I think that Regis thought that Devin was like this little boy that he could just walk through. And even if a guy is not a knockout puncher, all punches hurt. A guy your size that's in shape, he can hit you. May can't knock you out cold with one shot, but it will affect you if it keep hitting you. So I think that he kind of underestimated what Devin was bringing to the table. I think
Mm.
that was a case of that. But Regis is a big, strong guy too, so we're not going. I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Not when Lomachenko is an old man fighting them guys. I can't do that.
Mm.
Now when he this tall, boy, at 126, 10 years older, and he fighting them guys, and ain't nobody stopping him and dropping him. None of that shit happening. So I don't want to do that when you got an old man that fight at 126, then 130, then 135. That's way older, way smaller, got these itty bitty arms, about 5'5", and going life and death. And a lot of people think he winning them fights. So we can't do that.
You're right. You're 100% right. Getting into some of these super chats here. Thomas Morris, thank you for the $5. Had Ryan used a jab in the second half, he'd have stopped Devin. What do you think about that statement?
I agree.
Uh, 7B Life, thank you for the $5. Dev is in a bad situation. I don't think he can do 140 anymore. He doesn't have the chin or power for 147. Maybe him draining is why his chin don't hold up. What do you think?
Could be possible. You take a better punch when your body is more saturated, more hydrated, and bigger. You absorb it better. So it could be possible. I don't know.
Right. Um, if as far as the rematch is concerned, I mean, who would you favor?
Mm, tough. I mean, there's no
I
guarantee
like I
Ryan.
like that you're thinking about it because, like you said, there was a lot of mistakes that Devin could have capitalized that he could
Yeah,
possibly capitalize.
and listen, Ryan knocked him down 3 times, and Devin has a case for winning maybe 6, 7 rounds. You know what I mean? I thought Ryan. I wasn't scoring the fight, but I just said to myself, Ryan's hurting him too much for Devin to win this fight. That's how I thought it was. I just was saying that to myself, like he was getting hurt too much. But after the first, not after he buzzed Devin in the first round, Devin went on a good little run where he won a good amount of rounds up until the first knockdown. So a rematch. Let me think about it. Devin definitely can win the rematch. I mean, if he didn't get hurt so much, but taking that boy punches is a problem. And then you got to ask, where's the rematch weight gonna be? Because Ryan won the fight. He definitely ain't gonna let himself go to 140 after performing like that at 143. He ain't gonna do that. You know what I mean? And Devin probably don't want to give him that because the boy was hurting him. So we don't even know if it's gonna be a rematch. I don't know. Let's see.
Mm, I like it. Um, should have Dev looked to get smothered a smoother trainer? So we never got into the specifics of Bill Haney. Lots of coaches said that failed Devin at the time. What would you have to say about that situation in the coaching um in the corner?
What do you mean by failed, Devin? A lot of coaches I don't understand what that
A
means.
couple coaches, a couple coaches. I don't want to mention their names because they're known, but
Okay.
they believe that yeah, that Bill
Um,
failed Devin at that moment.
um, I don't know.
And
I don't
and it could also be this too, Coach. Do you believe that that fight should have been stopped? That was another thing. A couple coaches and a couple of trainers also, no fighters saying that fight should have been stopped. What do you think?
saying that Bill should have threw the towel in.
Yes.
Um, I'm not gonna criticize him for that. And here's why. Devin's undefeated. His dad hasn't seen him lose. Ryan was getting tired. And you gotta be optimistic in a situation like that. Like, all right, we could do this, we can we've been through some tough spots, but we can get over this. So I don't if he would have stopped the fight, I wouldn't have said it's a bad call. I would have understood it like, okay, he wants to preserve his son. But in a fight that close, and remember, it's a majority decision, and he felt as though Ryan was getting tired, and he never seen his son lose before. So I'm not going to criticize him for not stopping the fight. Um, with the with people saying he failed Devin, I really don't know what was being said in the corner, but I do know that his guidance got him this far. You know, top pound for pound guy in the world, uh, top 10 pound for pound guy, 2 division champion, a millionaire. I want to do that. You know what I mean? Because people lose. Same people were saying shit about Derek James. I heard ex fighters. Well, what happened to the coach? Why he not this? Trying to lobby for jobs and all that kind of shit. You know what I mean? And then now Derek James beat Bill Haney with his fighter versus fighter, and then now they want to say stuff about Bill. So I don't want to do that. I like to show coaches grace when they're in this situation. If other people want to criticize them, that's up to them. But I always say this: let me go get your fighters to that point on the pay-per-views, making 5, 10, 15, $20 million. And what's your record in those fights? Are you
Mm,
winning them all? And when your guy don't listen or can't do something, is it your fault? Do you blame yourself? So, and I'm not saying Bill's Eddie fucks. I don't know. I'm not in the gym with them. But what I am saying is he got his son this far. So I want to give a guy a little bit of grace and give him, his respect. I'm sure that was traumatic. You know what I mean? Uh, I'm sure it was. That's a traumatic feeling, man. You know what I mean? Losing a fight like that with your best guy. You start questioning everything. It makes you sick. You get PTSD. Like it's a tough feeling. So the man just watched his son get knocked down 3 times, lose bad in front of the world. You know, uh, only thing I'll say is that boxing humbles you, and that's why I I've learned not to get too high, not to get too low, and not be like so absolute when I'm talking. I don't have to be right. And these guys are human beings. They have good days and they have bad days. And yes, I do think I'm a good coach and I'm a factor, but uh the world is bigger than me. So like I don't paint myself into a corner saying certain things. So but me personally, I'm gonna give Bill some grace, because he did say some things, about killing them and stuff like that, stuff that I wouldn't have said. But he said it. He got a right to say it, and that's his mouth. He feel that way, he could say it. But here's something comes with that. If your guy don't deliver, then you're gonna get all of that. So he gotta be willing to take all of that when you talk about killing the man. But other than that, I don't have nothing to say bad about Bill. He got his kid to this point. This ain't no easy game, man. It ain't. This is a hard ass game, man. And he made it farther than 99.9% of the coaches and managers ever made it. So you got to respect it.
That's true. Wilkerson Bernard, thank you for the $5. Devin does not have the power to compete at 147, and he should stay away from Matias and Tio. Devin may have reached his ceiling. What do you think about reaching his ceiling? I mean,
He only 25. We got to see. Who knows? Can't see that just yet.
too early, right?
hmm What if somebody said Ryan reached his ceiling after he got stopped by Tank?
Mm,
Wouldn't be true, right? So you
right.
can't say that yet. You don't know. We got to see how he bounced back.
What do you think some of the things that Ryan and Derek James worked on that you think that Ryan didn't have in his game before?
Just a sense of awareness and countering the hook. Sometimes, man, it don't be something new that you worked on. Sometimes it be old stuff that you just keep doing over and over till it show up in the fight. That's how skill is brought. You just keep practicing something over and over and over. Derek has a good pad routine, probably just a lot of counter hooks. You know, um, I heard Derek asking him for his jab, but he wasn't jabbing a lot. So, he probably worked on a whole bunch of stuff. But Derek did his thing, man. He did his thing. He got the corner together. He gave him the right. He kept him in the fight. He kept him mentally in the fight because Ryan does have laps in fights. If you watch him closely, sometimes he just wanders around for long moments. But Derek kept him in the fight.
Yeah, he absolutely did. Um, do you feel like that was like huge in Derek, like as far as at that moment in time for Ryan?
Yes, I think that Ryan looks to Derek for guidance and comfort. Derek
Mm.
has he's like a easing spirit for Ryan.
Uh, Devin struggles to make weight all these years. Probably is going to shorten his career. What do you think about that? Upstate New York. Thank you for the $5 as well. Do you think that would shorten your career as far as struggling to make weight
I
is
think it
concerned?
can. I'm
Yeah.
not saying it is, but I think it can.
Mm.
I think it can. Definitely
Well,
can.
well, Coach, I appreciate you stopping by, man, giving your thoughts and your breakdowns on it, man. It was definitely a great fight. I mean, if you had to say at the end of it, like, would you want to see it again?
Sure, that was a good ass fight. Yeah, hell yeah. That was a good fight. I wouldn't mind seeing that again. Heck
Do you
yeah.
do you think Devin, what? How long should Devin take in your eyes to come back for a rematch for that? And do you have anybody in between?
As soon as Devin is physically cleared to fight, because he definitely got hurt. He definitely was concussed and his jaw is, damaged. As soon as he's physically cleared to fight, he needs to get back in the ring. As soon. I'm gonna tell you why. Because in this day of social media, when these guys get to sit around and wait 2, 3 years after they lose, and everybody's teasing them and lowering their self esteem and saying all these things, it makes you second guess everything you've done in your life. And two of the best fighters that I've ever seen coming back from a loss, three of them, is Terry Norris. Terry Norris get clipped, his ass is right back in the ring. Get clipped by Simon Brown, boom. About 6 months later, he was back in the ring beating Simon Brown.
Mhm.
Tommy Hearns. Tommy Hearns lost to Ray Leonard in September of 1981. In December of 1981, Hearns fought again. He fought again before Leonard did, and Leonard won the fight. Vander Holyfield gets knocked out by Riddick Bowe in uh, November of 1995. A few months later, he's back in the ring. A year later, he's fighting Mike Tyson in November of 1996. These guys wait too long. Manuel Stewart told me the best thing you could do, man, when a guy take a loss is get their butt back in the ring once they get cleared so they can get that taste out of their mouth. I can remember years ago, Peter Quillen lost to Danny Jacobs, and he took
Yep.
off over 2 years. And I could just remember saying to myself, he done. You're not going to come back from that embarrassing loss like that in front of your hometown, sitting around from 2 years, hearing all of that negative stuff about it. Unless you're physically damaged and you can't fight, you need to get back in the ring. So it's April right now. Man, Devin should be back in the ring by September.
Mm.
Yep, he need to be back. He need to get that back. He need to get that out of his system. He need to fight.
Now, as far as in between fight or straight to Ryan.
That's up to him and his team if they feel like that some of the things that went wrong that they can correct. That's up to them. I don't know. I don't know how they feel. You know what I mean? But uh, to to preserve his career and his psyche, he need to fight.
Mm.
That's what these guys do. They fighters, right? They
Yep.
need to fight.
Do you think Arnold Barboza won the co-main event?
Um, Honestly, I
Yeah.
really wasn't like scoring it. I was like turning it, but I was very um I don't like to say nothing bad about fighters, but I was not impressed.
Right.
I really wasn't. Like, man, that guy 30-0. That's what I was thinking to myself, like, God damn, they had to take a lot of good matchmaking to get him there. And I don't mean no disrespect to the young man, but if I'm a 140-pound champ, that's I'll be screaming to fight him.
Mm. It's crazy.
I mean, that's
Well,
a good fight. That's a good fight for Devin coming back. It's a
yeah.
good comeback fight. He's a perfect comeback fight. I'll fight
Mm.
him in like August. Like, all right, can't nobody complain. He's a top contender. He's 30-0. That's the perfect comeback fight for Devin. Not a puncher, kind of slow. Like, that's perfect.
You're onto something. You're onto something. Good matchmaking skills. I like it. Well,
Yeah, that's that.
you got to
We
being a
talk.
coach, right?
Yeah, right. The game is to be sold, not to be told. I shouldn't even have said that. But
We're
that
gonna
would be a perfect comeback fight.
don't be. Oh, I'll save the clip if we do get that flyer. Coach, I appreciate you for chopping it up with me today. God bless you, man. On to the
All
next
right,
one. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Mills from Mill City Boxing, home of that high level pro boxing media, that fighters channel, the trainers channel, the people's channel. That's right, the people's channel. We're gonna get that call-ins right now, but let me get to Mickey Bay. Let's send him a text because we got to know what he thinks about this fight too. You feel me? And then we gotta hit up Zab too. You feel me? Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Hopefully, I got everybody's super chat, and I will continue to make sure that I get everyone else's as well. Also, become a member of Mill City Boxing. The link is in the comments, pinned up right there. Come and chop it up on the panel with us. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. We got over 500 people on the live. All the love for Zab Judah. Yeah, Zab's the man. Subscribe. All right, ladies and gentlemen, phone lines are now open. JD241, thank you for the $2. Boxing looking like wrestling with perfect matchmaking. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Salute to you, man. Salute to you. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash it. Daniel Woods, thank you for the $2. Devin wanted Barboza as a sub. Yes, he did. He did. Oh, yeah, Chico. What's going on, JR? Smash that like button. JR, habla con Jermaine. Vamos a hacerle la entrevista, loco. Vamos a hacerlo. Ahora, necesita hacerlo con tiempo, tú sabes. What's going on? New caller, what's going on? Where you from?
Yo.
What's going on?
Yo, what's the word?
How you doing, champ?
I'm cool. Yo, what happened to Dev?
Dev? What happened to Dev? Nothing. He fought yesterday, you know what I'm saying?
C+ fighter,
He's a C+ fighter. Yeah. Oh no. He fought a C+ fighter, and you know.
I'm waiting for Bill Haney. Where he at?
Oh, I'm waiting. I got the link ready for him.
Bro, you gotta tear that ass up. Pause.
Super.
I'm from Harlem. I know we pause all day. Pause.
Right.
You got on it fast. I didn't even get a chance to pause. We ain't doing that. I already said it.
Dímelo.
Yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Man, boxing is great, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what happens when the best fights the best. You get the best fights. It's Coda, the one and only. Philly's finest. Oh, that was Barbosa.
Hey, thought that was Barboza. Yo, he said you was Barboza.
Yeah, Zab gotta do my push-ups. Where's Zab at?
What's up with your voice, bro?
He had a long day. I had the bar lit yesterday, nigga. Word.
Yo.
That was the energy of the bar, nigga.
Yo.
The only one that better on Ryan. You already
Yo.
know.
He went into the bar. He said, I told y'all, listen to me. Listen to me. Let me know, JR.
As an excuse when Dev coming in 165 every trip, bullying niggas. Exactly, bro. Like, what happened? And I bet you he came in heavier than Ryan fight night. I bet anyone. Y'all ain't gonna cap, you heard? Y'all, I fuck with Dev. I like Dev. He cool, he humble.
It's his pops.
Exactly. His pops is not sturdy. That's a fact.
Yo, but he's eating that humble pie right now, though. A big ass slice. The big ass slice of humble pie.
That nigga hurt right now. He's supposed to be hurt, bro. Yo, we see how God hurt, right? Y'all hurt. That shit couldn't get past. I don't know. I'm not finna go into God work, bro. That's how Ryan work. That's how boxing work, bro. That nigga. You know what I mean? First round. Tank would have killed that nigga, bro. Yeah. I think he was Ryan tired or was he not after that flurry in the first round? That nigga felt Ryan left hand was like, what the fuck I get myself into? Was Ryan tired or was he not in the first round after that?
Nah, he tired out. He tired out a little bit.
Was he tired in the tank fight?
Was he tired in the tank fight?
Did he ever
I couldn't tell. The fight ended so early.
What you mean ended early? Mentally
Huh?
worried about Tank. 7 rounds. What you mean early?
That's early, bro. That's only that's half of the fight only.
Yo, where's Zab at? That's the Ryan won the Zab at. Where's Zab? That's the cuz. Saying that was if that was Ryan be complaining about being dehydrated versus Tank and all that, but he was in better fight shape versus Tank than what he was versus Devin. Like, he was tired the first round, bro. Devin was there to get out in the first round. That's my opinion. And then you see Ryan breathing heavy from his mouth. Like, if he wasn't tired and he was in fight shape, bro, like that.
That's why he was circling around. He was getting his.
Yeah, that's why he took off from that. Ryan stopped him at a 7th. The referee didn't do it. He didn't do what he was supposed to do.
Yo, my question to y'all: should a Bill Haney stop the fight? That's my question to y'all.
No. You said what?
Bill Haney should have stopped the fight. A lot of people are saying he should have stopped it. Claymore Rain, tell me why you believe that Bill Haney should have not stopped the fight.
Because at the end of the day, they worked real hard to get there, bro. And unless Devin was showing that, unless Devin really showed Bill like some things where he was like gonna really be hurt for life, you give him a chance to figure something out. They worked real hard to get there, bro. I don't think there was nothing wrong with him not stopping the fight. I think his ass got whooped, but no problems at all with the fight not stopping, bro. They worked hard to get there, bro. Nah.
What you think? What y'all think? Nah, I actually, to be honest with you, with Claremore, I'm with it. I'm with that. You know why? You know why I'm with that? You know why I'm with that? You know why I'm with that, Coda? You know why I'm with that? Because Ryan should have got his ass out of there like Breadman said.
Cool, but he was hurting him. That's number one. Number two, Devin wasn't even going to lose the belt. So why take all this punishment if you know you're not going to lose the belt and you're losing the fight anyway?
Good point.
You know you're not going to stop him. You got no punching power.
But a stoppage in your record is really it's something for Devin Haney. That's huge. Let's see. Right, we're gonna find out. Right.
He's probably suspended till next year, bro. If he would have stopped the fight, his jaw probably would have been only broken in one place, not 3. I heard his jaw's not broken. Of course, Bill Haney's gonna say that. Clay, you gotta come and put his face on the camera. You gotta show everybody, just like you before. Show the after, show you. He didn't go to the post-fight presser because he had to go straight to the ER, man. That's a fact. I believe that. Come on, dog. Come on, bro. Of course, Bill Haney gonna say that. Listen, Bill Haney. That ain't even changed his clothes. That nigga walked out with this sexy shit on that he came in with.
Right.
He got his ass whooped, bro. That's a fact.
Yo, what's your name, bro? What's your name, bro, with the hoodie?
Huh? That what?
What's your name, bro, with the hoodie?
Bobby,
yo, appreciate you for tapping in with us, bro, man. I'm gonna get another caller coming in. What's up?
I said you're ready. I'm about to watch on YouTube right now.
Word up. Appreciate you, man. For real.
Safety, bro.
You already know. Thank you for calling in.
Yo, bro, real shit though. Like, that's really how I feel about the fight. Like, I feel like Ryan was not in fight shape, bro. Like, and he could say what he want to say about the Tank fight, but he was in better fight shape cardio-wise than what he was for this fight, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell you like this, Coda. It's just a fact. Today, I ain't gonna give you no motherfucking. I got nothing to say. It's your day, bro. I just can't do it. I'm not doing it. You just gonna have to. I'm not gonna do it, bro. I'll be honest with you. There's really nothing for me to say. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
yo, my guy needs a medal. He needs a medal.
He looked too good.
HLD in La Casa. What's goody?
Salute, HL.
Salute to Punch Jump Boxing. Was good, Punch.
Go ahead, HL. Oh man, I'm still laughing since last night. I'm still laughing since last.
Coda only got 3 hours of sleep.
Yo, we both on that, bro. I feel like a kid on Christmas. I swear to God. On that.
Everyone's just waiting on Zab.
Zab, dude. I gonna lie. Where is he? All day long? I thought he was popped up by now. I know. Bro, he ain't gonna.
Nah, I talked to him. He's coming on tonight. He's coming on tonight. Yeah.
Super Zap coming out tonight.
Yeah. I told him, yo, you gotta stop up, yo. You gotta eat it. You gotta eat it. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember, yo, 31 times, like you said, you was right, 31 times. But and that 32, Papa.
Yo, and I heard he old punch. I heard, y'all feel me? I heard he old punch 100 push-ups too.
Diablo. My man Zab gonna be jacked as hell. He gonna be going. You gonna look at him. You're like, damn, you going back to boxing again? You got a fight coming up?
You gotta come back. Super Zab Tyson Judah gonna be looking like, bro.
Jajo, 100 from Punch, 100 from Coda, 100 from me. HLD, you didn't get in on that?
Nah, man. You know what? I got a lot of love and respect for Judah. Yo, you know, he didn't have no confidence. That's why he bet. You can't front. You weren't too sure. You didn't know that was no confidence. No. When it comes to Zach, I don't like to even come on the panel to really talk shit with him. You know what I mean? Yeah.
He's a legend.
I really do. You know.
Eke Lorenzo, the one that's over here, the other member, he's the one that be going off his neck. We gonna get him back on though too.
That's a real nigga, bro.
He's a real one. Y'all gotta take it easy on my man, cause yo, that's his godson. You heard?
That's why you gotta.
Porque this is the fight game. You feel me? This is the fight game. You feel me? We gotta respect the fact that yo, Devin got his ass whooped last night. Oíste.
I can't deal with him, bro. I got that hurt him, bro. I know that hurt him. Yeah, but what should hurt him is why isn't he the
yo, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I felt bad. I felt bad for him until I looked at the Bill Haney, and then I didn't feel bad no more. But I felt bad though.
Ryan felt bad, bro.
He did.
Felt bad for Haney, bro.
Yo, Ryan, yo.
My nigga, for real, bro. Like, nigga,
yo, when I seen his jaw like this, I was like,
man, he was eating tobacco, bro. Stop it, bro. That's all it was, bro. On my IG. He was chewing on tobacco. When I had an infection on my molar, my shit was like this. I'm gonna be like, look at me, I was Devin Haney. I swear, bro. Yeah. My shit was like this, bro. Wow. It looked like Devin Haney. I swear.
Wow.
He looked like Will Smith in that movie when he had the fish alert. He got the. It's so tight, like the way he lets it go. He got the allergy. I told Matias in there when he just let it go like right on the inside. It was just so effective. Like he hit him with like real tight left hook. Like I mean, just real tight, like.
Hold on 1 second, guys, because there's some people that want to start, joining the panel, and I want to get them to know how to do that. So, guys, the members link is in the comments. Guys, if you guys want to come and join our community and stuff like that and talk shit, bro, we rocking on lives for like 3 hours, and we want to open it to the community. So you guys are more than welcome. Like I said, just hit me in the DMs. Let me know, yo, Mills, I'm so and so on YouTube. I'm a member, and we'll get you on all day.
Yo, Ryan Garcia last night was like Tekashi 6ix9ine, bro. I'm a hitter, by hitter, vroom vroom. Yo, wrong with everybody, bro. You see what Tank posted? He said, tell that fool to go fight somebody, bro. He said, fuck the big three. It's just big me, nigga. I'm like, go fight somebody, bro. Here we go. Tell him to go fight somebody, bro. Go fight Shakur, man, and stop playing games. Yo, this nigga is a tank hater, bro. Do you guys believe that Ryan just can't do that 140? Like he can't make that comfortably. You see him going to 147? Nah, he can't make it comfortably. Not comfortably, no. I think he could kill himself to do it. He could make it because, bro, he was on the scale. He weighed 143. He had sweatpants on, and he was drinking, and he had the bottle in his hand. No, that wasn't the official win, bro. That was ceremonial.
Yeah, that was when people were saying that. I was like, yo, bottle, shoes. I was like, he didn't have that shit in the back room like that. Like
he waited 2 hours before the ceremonial. Right. Butt naked. Yeah, he couldn't make it.
He was already butt naked,
That's what I heard. No, man, he got
con tighty whities.
Yo, he got connections, bro.
Yo, salute. Oye, salute. Oye, salute to Henry Garcia. Henry Garcia, salute to him because he hit me up in the DMs and he said, Mill City, I told you.
he went to Eddie Hearn, bro. He did right. Out of here, cójame aquí, cabrón.
No, I like it. So that was a classic. That little moment with Henry Garcia while Eddie Hearn was doing the interview. Oh man, my little Henry, yo, he's so short. I love him. He grabbed this pinga. He grabbed this pinga.
He did a Duran, bro. That motherfucker did his essay style on Mexican. Yeah, but you see, hey, but here's the proof, man. I was trying to tell the range yesterday about, yo, us Latinos, we function in that local chaotic scene. Right after he did all that, he still went up to Eddie Hearn, they shook hands, and they were good, bro. We just crazy like that, bro. It's the fight game, baby. It's the fight game. Yo, man. Yo, you know what I wanted to ask Coach Redmond?
Dime.
I wanted to ask him and see, you know, since Devin Haney was distracted throughout his entire camp staring at Bumgarner's ass, would he allow to have a woman in his training camp while one of his champions is in training? Come on, bro. Come on. You're a professional, my nigga. Are you saying no, man? Fuck out here with the professional, bro. Like you're sick in the head.
Yo. Oh yeah.
Te la clava, no te hagas. Right, nigga, that don't mean I'm gonna go. Yeah, bro. I may be professional, but if I got that fine piece of candy in front of me, I'm dogging that shit, bro. You sound like.
Tú eres un bellaco. That's what you are.
Hey, man, who's not a bellaco? Yeah, you got what? Don't you all play it off in front of me? I'm gonna attack you. Nah, I like that, but you know you
wow.
Distracted.
Yo, everybody on the chat all day today's been, where's Zab? Where's Zab? Where's Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at?
Zab is on an island with no Wi-Fi, man. He's trying to come to night so that he can act like he's tired and shit, so that you don't gotta do the first like that. Yo, like real talk, like real talk. I don't think it's the push-ups, bro. It's the embarrassment of the whole thing.
What you saying, Clay? What you saying, Clay?
His family member, somebody got love for it, and saying took that beating. But listen, do you think that Ryan Garcia was successful in steering Devin Haney to be more aggressive in that fight? Like, there was points in that fight where Devin Haney was actually being aggressive. Well, most of the fight, he was being aggressive towards Ryan, like stalking him, and it was just like, it seemed like it was playing into Ryan Garcia's game. He allowed him, like, walk him into something. What do you think? He allowed Haney to hunt him from rounds 2 to 6. You know, after that first round that he got cracked, from round 2 to 6, I gave him out to Haney. And it's because he was hunting Garcia down. So I think that was part of the strategy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care about no tire and all that shit. It was part of the strategy to catch him then later in that after that second half of the fight. So Devin hopped on him. Ryan took 4 rounds off. Ryan should have got him out of the first round. It wasn't part of no strategy. He said he was trying to knock him out in the first round, bro. He could have got him out in the seventh. What happened? You ain't know, man. It's not like that. He got tired. Oh, it's obvious. Go watch the fight. Yeah, he's tired and he was on his back foot. Ringing around the Rosie and all those rounds, though, still, bro. He was tired. Nah, bro. No, I don't think he was tired. I think he was rocking the baby to sleep. Yes. You just giving him a false sense of confidence to be like, yeah, I got this dude going. Like, maybe even convincing Devin Haney that his punches were making a difference, was hurting him. I think Ryan Garcia's game plan. During this whole build up to this fight was everything he could do to make the one problem I think Ryan was worried about going to this fight is, fuck, man, I hope this dude don't try to be elusive the whole fight. You feel me? So I think he was trying his best to bait him into engaging in the melee in the fight. Confidence into taking advantage of him, because that was the only thing he was worried about. He wasn't worried about getting punched, hurt. He was worried about, damn, is this dude going to be on his bicycle? I don't want to have to chase this dude around the ring, constantly trying to find this dude to make something happen. I want to convince him and get him mad enough to sit in the middle of that ring as much as he can, still expecting him to do that anyway, but my opportunities are going to be real good where Devin Haney's confident and thinks he has any chance of hurting me. And that's what got in his head, bro, because they've been playing on this, are you going to fight me? Man, if you're going to think that Ryan Garcia wasn't tired, I don't know what the fuck he was watching. He was tired, breathing out his mouth. His punches didn't even have the same zap on him. That's my. But he was still dropping them in the 11th. Yeah, after he took 4 rounds fucking off, my nigga. What you mean 4 rounds? He dropped him 4 times in the 7th. He cracked him in the 8th. Cracked him in the 9th. Cracked him in the 10th. But after the first round, like you said, he didn't fight the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, maybe even the 6th round. That's like 5 rounds off, bro. Like he was tired, nigga. No, I don't think obvious. So. I don't think so. It was clear as day. I don't think so.
Salute to Jose, a new member of Mill City Boxing, man. Salute, salute. Salute, my man. Appreciate you for joining the community.
Cola, you don't think it's possible? You don't think it's possible? Like, although you thought he was tired, you don't think it's possible that he was selling the idea that he was tired to Devin Haney? You know what I Devin think? Haney to come get him? You don't think it was just as possible? I think that people trying to analyze the fight be trying to make it too intricate and too all the he's doing this to this and this. Nigga, no, bro. Like you in there and you fighting and yeah, you got a game plan. But Haney was hurt 30 seconds into the round. He had 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes to get Devin Haney out of there. He was trying to get him out of there, and he got tired, bro. He's breathing out his mouth. He got him out of there. The referee saved him, bro. He didn't even keep punching for the next 4 rounds. He got him out of there. Obviously tired. He got him out of there in the 7th, bro. We all know he got him out of there in the 7th. The referee saved him. What does that got to do with what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, that he did get him out. Yeah, but he's saying he was tired in between the rounds. But he got him out in the first round. Nah, bro. I don't know. I don't know, man. It just I don't know if I'm going to put on that. I don't think no real fighter's really gonna go for broke totally like that. Oh, I ain't been known to go for broke. I don't think he was tired, bro. I think he was in great shape. I don't think maybe he was not in the best shape of his life, but I thought he was in good shape, bro. I think he was in good shape. He was in good shape. Yo, you don't show up to a press conference in a fucking 6-pack and shit with maybe 9% body fat. I could look at that. And you don't got no fucking 6-pack, bro. You could go fucking 15 rounds. What are you talking about? A 6-pack is not cardio, nigga. Bro, he had no fat on that body. A 6-pack is not cardio again. Bro, he had no fat on his body.
But yo. What's next? What y'all want to see next for Ryan? Let's get into that so I can start moving the panel on.
I want to see him with Conor Ben next.
Oh.
Nah. That'd be nice.
Yo.
Yeah, we were just talking about
damn, that. HOD. That shit, I didn't even think about that. That's a realistic fight. That's a realistic fight.
It's a good fight, and it's not a crazy, like, it's a good introduction to 147 with a guy who's off of PEDs, but he's got a name because, he's Conor Ben. So I think that's a good fight for him. He's more durable, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He puts more output. That's the fight for me that I think he makes. And then once Crawford vacates those belts for sure, then he can go with who's ever in the WB. No, it'll be Barrios. Him and Barrios for the WBC. Beautiful fight. Yeah, I definitely think I want to see him go to 147. Yeah, but sorry, go ahead. Yeah, I definitely want to see him going to 147 100%. I want to see him fight in a weight class. I'm done with the catch weight fights. And I also want to see Devin. I ain't gonna lie, I want to see Devin bounce out and go to 147 as well. I don't think 140 is doing him well. I think all that weight cutting and all that crazy rehydrating overnight shit is extreme on his body, bro. I don't know, bro. Like, I don't think he should be at 140. If he has no power at 140 and no chin at 140, he's dead at 147. Well, I want to see it because I want to see because I have questions as to whether or not the rehydration issue has weakened the integrity of his chin, of his body. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is he not able to absorb shots the way he might be? Maybe he might be able to absorb shots a little bit better at 147. Maybe he might be able to generate, a little bit more, pop on his punches at 147. I don't know.
That pop that some of y'all are wishing for, that shit's never gonna come. Just to let y'all know, that shit y'all gonna keep wishing for real. The durability, I can see what you're saying though. I think he could probably, maybe.
That he's a good, disciplined, skillful fighter, but he lacks the athleticism to have that style like a Mayweather, let's say, or Shakur.
Who lacks
Haney. He doesn't have that athleticism, speed, and cat reflexes like a Shakur to be that soft type of touch. Right? He's not that good.
You know, he got. I know what you're saying. He got it. He don't got it like those other guys you mentioned though. But
he's a middle of the road fighter, bro. You'll see.
Yeah, like with the instincts, I hear what you're saying. It's not like a class cat instincts type that.
Tell me what's the greatest A thing that he's got. Naturally talented. What is A? What does he got that's like, oh shit?
I like how he move. I like how he moves around the ring with the jab.
That's the skills. That's the skills that you learn in the ring. But I'm saying natural God-given ability. That's the X factor.
Oh yeah. I mean,
he has none. Nothing. He could be a smart fighter. It's just like he don't got punch mechanics, bro. Like he don't got inside game.
He's gonna be having problems with punchers. Period.
Wrong, but he's gonna be gatekeeper Haney, man. Yo, but about Ryan and Mario Barrios, like as soon as Crawford vacates that belt, I'm sure Devin Haney's gonna go up to 147 to try to get that from Mario Barrios.
Possibly.
After last night, even Pitbull Cruz beats Devin Haney. See, I feel like Scott's a good fighter, bro. At the end of the day.
Nah, I don't know. I like Devin in that one.
I got Pitbull.
And I'm a quote unquote Devin Haney. But yo,
Ryan is a problem, bro. I've been trying to tell y'all.
Nah, you right, Coda. You 100% right because you know you were definitely that guy.
More importantly, that's what we walk away from this understanding that Ryan Garcia is the truth, bro.
Right.
Yeah,
Let me.
His God-given abilities. He's not as bad as everybody. The thing is that his speed and his crack is real. I thought it's always been real. What everybody thought was that he's not a Rolly, bro. Everybody thinks he's a trash fighter like Rolly. And he's not. That's crazy when people say stuff like that. I'm like, what the hell y'all thinking? Nah, man. He's not as bad as he is. He's actually better than what you think.
Yo, Kareem, you want to come up? I'm gonna.
International champion.
Yo, I'm gonna add Lorenzo because he's been wanting to come up for a bit now. So.
I'm bouncing for him to come under.
Está bien. I mean, we rock. Like I said, we rocking for quite some time for the night. So.
All right, guys. I'm tuning in a little bit. I'm just trying to be here when Zab get up on here. I need to be on live. You do me a favor, do my push-ups. That's all I need. If you need somebody else up here, I gotta get off. Cool. But when Zab get off, I need to be up here. Coda need his push-up. Coda said I need.
Diablo, ese es el quillo.
I need at least 20 before I leave. What's good, gentlemen? Yo, they're like, yeah, bro, what up, bro? What's good, man? Hey, man.
Shane Mosley Jr. was good. I want to get your take, yo. You got some time. Eric Kelly up in here, too. I want to get his take, too. Let's get this shit rocking today. Let's go.
Really quick.
Coda, I'm going to get him. You said it, so I'm going to get you on now.
Get me up here when Zab gets.
You were saying.
Go ahead, Lorenzo. Yeah, I talked to Zab this morning, and there's a couple things that he's taking care of right now. One, he's at two things that you guys can only get here on Mill City Boxing is one, setting up arrangements for Devin, and then the other one is he's just starting to get into training camp so he can fight Redeemer's Nest.
Hold on. E, your background's a little loud, E.
Oh, his background loud?
Yeah, E.
I'm at McDonald's. I don't know why I went live with y'all. I'm in McDonald's with the boys.
All right, no doubt. I'm gonna get you. I want to get your take whenever you finish eating.
Well, just hit the mute and then come on when you're talking. Because when he's talking, you don't really hear it in the background like that. Yep.
Yeah, but some of the old heads, they don't know how to do the mute thing and stuff like that. But no, we get Eric in here. Eric gonna chop it up and really gonna speak his. I seen his post. What's going on, Dream? Salute to you, man. Joining the panel, joining the members only, man. Appreciate you for joining the team and the community, man.
Yeah, man, I had to, man.
So talk to me, man. I got Lorenzo here and Dream. So Lorenzo, right? Let's get your finish. Let me get your take on the fight because I haven't got that.
First and foremost, yes, like I was saying, because we got cut off on the internet, was I do believe that we mentioned this really quick in regards to the fight. I do think that Devin peaked really early in camp. I think that he peaked early in camp, which gave him didn't give him the ability to fight the way he truly desired to. And I do think that he underestimated Ryan Garcia. I think a lot of people did. A lot of people did not take Ryan to be as serious as a fighter as they should have. There were moments where I was on the live with you guys, and I said that, you know what, I do believe Derek James can influence him. We're talking about whether he'd been with him a year and a half or 2 years. You know what I'm saying? I do think that there was some improvement. There wasn't substantial improvement, but I don't think that he's ready to compete at the 147 level with any top fighters just yet. You guys said that his father told Eddie Hearn yesterday that he can do what he wanted to do, whatever. And then when Eddie Hearn mentioned Boot's name, he shut up and shook his hand. You see that? Okay.
Yeah, Henry.
And so,
You're talking about Henry Garcia, yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did see it. Yeah, he's like, what about Pitbull Cruz? He's like, bro, that's on another side, but go ahead.
Exactly. So I think that, yes, the Conor Ben acknowledged him this morning and said he would love to fight him. Mm-hmm. And then I also think that someone potential that could fight him just for a good warm-up at 147 could be the winner between Adrian Broner and Blair the Slayer. Just, you know what I'm saying, as a good transition over. But I still think that Ryan Garcia is still a C-plus fighter regardless. His defense is subpar. His high guard was whack. He don't utilize his jab. He just has speed and power. You know what I'm saying? And he was the better fighter on that day. I don't want to give too much credit to him, and I don't want to say that Devin is now a new gatekeeper because just prior to the fight, everyone was thinking that Devin was a pound for pound. You know what I'm saying? And one loss now depletes everybody. So that's where my stance is. Oh yeah, and I did tell you about Zab. Did you hear what I told you about Zab already?
You said something about what? What was it?
Remember I told you I was talking to Zab this morning?
Yeah, I talked to him this afternoon.
Yeah. Did you also tell you that he set up funeral arrangements for Devin Haney right now? And he's about to get ready to start camp next week because he's gonna fight Ryan Garcia at 147.
Yo, he did not just say that. Yo, Lorenzo, you ain't shit for that one. I love you though. Oh man, yo, Claremont. Anything else you want to say before I start adding some more people on? Matter of fact, my bad. Dream was goody. New caller coming in, new member coming in was popping. What's your thoughts on the fight?
Shit, man. Bill he made no adjustments for Devin. He didn't help Devin out in no way, shape, or form, bro. Devin's legs was gone from the first round off for what he got hit by, and Bill's game plan to Devin was to slip under the hook, to use your legs more and deplete your legs more while you're slipping and not moving your head off the line at all. Your head is still on the line when you hit. So you slipping all these punches, and Ryan is still there to punch you. So it's like it was just a terrible game plan, bro. Even when the rounds he was winning, like Ryan was taking those rounds off. And it was still a bad game plan. Why are you walking down a power punch? Yo, is this Jose?
Jose who?
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. No, this is my boy. This Cam. Okay, cool. My bad. You sound why are you walking down a power punch? Yeah, man. I think he got gassed. I think it was round 13 from the Regis Prograis fight. I think he really felt like he missed out on the opportunity to do something great in that fight. I think he convinced himself that he had power. I think a lot of people in his team, when you hear about the way Zach but I think he really felt that way. I think he wanted to go for it, and I think in this fight, he thought he could. I think he really believed in his power. He thought he was going to be able to translate some sort of like, you know what I mean, stoppage type energy in his fight. And you know, it just was a horrible idea, clearly with hindsight. But I think he believed his own shit. But that's the reason being it was gone because of. Right. I'm not about to tell you to keep slipping under punches when you're not moving your head off the center line. Right. It's irrelevant. Because now you're just wasting energy.
Facts. Yeah. I hear you on that. So who you want to see Ryan Garcia mix it up with next, and who do you want to see Devin mix it up with next?
Shoot, Ryan, I mean, he say he moving up to welterweight, so I guess Conor Beck could be a good fight for him. I don't know, I don't know when he would be fighting that welterweight. I think that for Devin, he gotta see his man though. He don't got no choice. Yeah, he's either gonna see that Sandor Martin or he's gonna leave that weight class and go to 147, have the rematch with Ryan at 147. But I don't think he should do it. But I mean, I think those are his two options: either Sandor Martin or go up to 147. And if he goes to 147, fight Ryan Garcia. Get that rematch.
Hey, I see. I see. We got.
That shit was crazy, bro. I watching it the first time, even with Ryan knocking Devin down the first time, like I was still under the impression that Devin was gonna win the fight. I wasn't under the impression Ryan was about to win until the second and third knockdown. Like I was like, okay, now this nigga, you feel me? He done took the momentum over and shit. Because even with, like, I looked at how the scorecards played out. If Ryan didn't get the third knockdown, they would have called it a draw.
They're saying in the chat they should probably have Jake Paul versus Devin Haney next. Y'all horrible. The chat be horrible sometimes. It be like a straight war room in there. yo, look at where's Zab at? What's up, E? What's up, E? Yo, everybody want to know where my man's at.
That's my thing.
What happened?
To me, Zab should have been in the corner, bro.
Zab's not a coach.
I know.
You mean his dad?
He got experience.
You mean his dad? You mean Joel?
Either or. It's bad. To me, it's bad. They both have more experience than Bill. This is what it's coming down to. It's Bill Haney versus Derrick James. And Derrick James said, motherfucker, I'm not going 0 for 4. I just got fucked up by Canelo. I got fucked up by Bud. I got to fight Devin Haney and Tank. I'm not losing all 4 of these motherfuckers. That's exactly what Derrick James said last night.
His game plan wasn't bad. He just can't take a punch.
Derrick James did a great job last night. He was invested in the results of that fight. He was invested in it. Even when Ryan was bullshitting, like the 11th, they got a video of Ryan going to the corner. The 11th round started the 12th. Derrick James sat his ass down, like, nigga, don't give this man the fight, bro. Stop. Right. You feel me? Like, fuck all that. You and this bitch thinking the wrong thing, like. Bro.
They said
Henry. He said Henry and the brother. He was like, "Shut up!" Like he put their hands in their face. Like, nah, dog. Like I don't want to hear shit from y'all. Look at me, Ryan. He pulled that boy close to him, put his head right next to that boy's ear, and was like, "Listen to me." He talked to that motherfucker. Do not get this nigga to fight. He said, "Work it off the jab, but do not let him off the hook." I'll never forget those words. He said, "Do not let him off the hook, bro."
Yo. Yeah, I mean, I'm curious to see what Mickey's going to say when it comes down to the coaching in the corner. I want to see how much he's going to give us. I'm very curious.
I think Derek had a great night. I think there was two people who won last night. I think Ryan Garcia won, but I think Derek James is an untold story. He's like an underrated story, bro. Like what he went through to get to that point to finally get that boy in that ring with a pound for pound fighter and perform the way he did with all the odds against him, with all the stories, with all the antics. He was able to get that focus from Ryan Garcia. He was able to get that boy focused enough to perform top level energy last night in that ring from Ryan Garcia, bro. Super poised, super patient, super confident, super fast. Just better than Devin Haney. Just better than Devin Haney, bro.
Too quick, too sharp.
And then he abandoned his jab. Like he did so much shit wrong, bro. He drank the Kool-Aid. I asked this question about 3 weeks ago. I asked it to Zab Judah. I asked it to King Jr.'s father. I said, if Devin Haney is drinking the Kool-Aid and thinks that he's as a puncher and tries to go in there and stop this dude and leaves who he is that going to be his downfall? I don't know if Mill City remembers me asking that. I said, is it going to be his downfall to sit up here and not fight his fight, to let the pressures of the boxing space make him change the way he fights because everybody wants to see him stop somebody. Everybody wants to see the power. Everybody letting that Gervonta Tank Davis status quo over
mentally, Ryan Garcia. In reality, Ryan wasn't the aggressor in this fight.
No. And that's bad.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was because Ryan was letting Devin be the aggressor.
Right.
And he played into that.
Yes.
And because he played into that, he had to do things that he's not. That's not in his comfort zone, which is go get people.
Right. Do you think that's what I'm talking about, right? Do you think that Ryan really knew how much Devin wanted to be an aggressor? How much pressure was on
psychologically,
Devin?
bro? You're doing all this to force everybody in the media. You got your dad saying that you're gonna kill me. You got
right.
You're saying that you're gonna knock me out. You haven't knocked nobody out in 5 years.
Yeah,
I mean, Ryan outside the ring did his job to the point that when he stepped in, you thought he was gonna come at you, hit you with a clean check hooking within the first 20 seconds. That I think that was momentum because if you give Devin Haney momentum, he like a snowball effect. It just get bigger and bigger and bigger. But he slowed that shit. But that shit starts on round 1 and 2. That's why I give Devin so much credit in round 2 because it took him the whole round to recover. Like it took. I didn't even see recovery like that. So it is what it is. We got K5. Thank you for the $2. I'll sell Devin some. Wait a minute. I'll sell Devin some grown man power. Okay.
If it's for sale, I'm sure a lot of people want to buy it, not just Devin.
Yeah, right. So is Ryan on the pound for pound list now? Hell no. Hell no. Nah, you can't put Ryan in the pound for pound list. I don't think you could put Ryan in the pound for pound list. I don't even know if you could. I don't even know if you can you even take Haney out the pound for pound list after this loss?
No.
But that's a good question though. Because we took Spence right out of there. We took Spence right out of there.
It's definitely possible. It's not. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. It's possible.
Well, everybody wanted to know. Everybody wanted to know where Zab's at. Well, we got him right here.
And the landscape for how it was. Oh, can I hang on? I want to be on here with Zab. You need somebody to have his back. Y'all can try jumping, bro.
Yeah, but I gotta get this content. You feel me?
Oh, you want to do one-on-one? Okay.
I'm most likely gonna have to do that because sometimes the conversations start to go.
Yeah. I understand.
And then sometimes I do lead up. Zab knows my swag. I have a certain swag when I do my interviews. I don't know if you know this.
Yo, Zab, salute, brother. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all ain't got to do nothing but keep your head up. This is boxing, you know what I'm saying? This is boxing. You still that guy. Devin's still that guy. He got holds the patch up, and I can't wait to see this conversation and see how it goes. I'm really interested in seeing his perspective on this, man. So do a good job, man.
Nah, I chopped it up with Zab earlier, and he did a really good job. Like, just talking to me about it. So I can't wait for him to share with the other people. It's still Haney time. All right. Well, Zab, you gotta come on, and I sent you the link, Zab. I sent it to you. Why don't you jump on the YouTube, or you want to jump on here? Because I've been trying to add you on, but everybody's been waiting to hear from you, bro. Everybody, look, my comment sections from every video I dropped today to even the comment section today, we got over 240 people on, and all I've been seeing is where's Zab, where's Zab. So, is it not letting you on, Zab? You got to check it. Hopefully, where's Zab? Yeah, he's playing. You play too much, bro. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Become a member of Mill City Boxing. The link is pinned up in the comments. Come join the community.
Hey, Mills,
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
Talk to me.
Do you think, off of this fight, that Tank goes higher on the power for power list now? No. This fight ain't got nothing to do with Tank.
Right.
I know that, but I'm saying because Devin lost, the people behind him on the power for power list.
Yeah. You could do that. You could do that because he's still undefeated. Now, you got to keep it funky. He's, Devin got an L now. You know what I mean?
Got to fight his fights.
I know. That he
fights, not for the fights Devin fight. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, but somebody got to be pulled out, dropped, moved, shifted. That pound for pound thing gets shifted per fight. It's true what he's saying. He is what he's saying is true.
I mean, I get the logic behind it. I get the whole entire somebody moves out, somebody got to move up in there. Not even move.
No, not even just that.
He moves down. I don't mean out completely the list. I mean out of 2 into 3. Who goes up into 2 like that? Like moving up and down on wheels. Yeah.
I'm wondering why it's happening. Yo, Zab, are you accepting my link, or you having
I understand what you're saying, though, family. Like, I do understand what you're saying. You know what I mean? I was just being a little petty just to be like, no, he need to fight who he's supposed to fight. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I want him to gain his accolades from fights, not from, you know what I'm saying? Like, by, you know what I'm saying? Because he did this, he ends up, no, he got fights to fight.
So what happened with Errol Spence?
What happened to Errol?
Is he on your list anymore? Yeah.
Why you gotta put me on a damn spot like that? You gotta look at you with a stupid smile.
Yo, I listen. Like I said, I listen, and then I ask a question.
Did you look, I'll be honest with you, right? Yeah, man. Errol did lose his spot on the pound for pound list after Terrence. I ain't gonna lie. When you put the pound for pound list, let's say top 5 or even top 10, where do I put
So
it?
now I'm putting Ryan Garcia on the pound for pound list, and he's never been world champion. That's just crazy.
I'm not putting him on the pound for pound
That's
list.
just crazy.
Nah,
there's no way you can't. You have to be You have to be a champion at least. Like, what the hell are we talking about here?
So no, he gotta fight in a weight class. He gotta make weight. He gotta do it clean, man. He can't do it. You know, there can't be no questions about how he got it done. You know, he didn't make weight. Devin was drained. He don't got no championships. All types of nonsense that get caught up in that conversation. He's one step closer for sure. But, no, he doesn't become pound for pound because he beat Devin. Now you got HLD running around saying Devin a 2-time paper champ and shit.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's HLD for you.
Yeah, he's gonna be that.
He's gonna throw the salsa. He's gonna add the adobo and the sazon, and that's just him.
That shit was, bro.
But
yeah, I think to me, Devin got to see. He got to see his man though. He don't have no choice.
Is that what it is? He
has a choice, but I mean, he was before the fight. He was very adamant about fighting the man though because he.
Still as well, and then Zab.
Oh, but hold on, I think this So the co-main is being overshadowed. That's the robbery of the fucking century. Oh yeah, McComb put hands on that boy. Yeah, that Iris gritty on that boy Barbosa, man.
He did.
He caught him outside the bar. He looked like he asked him to meet him outside of the bar, bro. Put hands on him.
Yeah. I was calling it though. I was telling my friends, I said, yo, they're gonna give it to Barbosa. He's the money. Like I already knew it.
Shit crazy. He didn't win 2 rounds.
He looked horrible.
That boy up against cars. He threw him up against the building.
You heard what Regis said? We had Regis on earlier.
That nigga Shakur said, boy, don't you ever call me out. Kicking dirt on him when he was on the ground. Threw sand in his eye. You know what I'm saying? He was hitting that dude with everything, bro. It was like everything he threw at him in the nuts a couple times, all type of shit.
By him.
He was going too far. He was going too far, bro. Yeah, I couldn't believe he lost that fight. He literally boxed the definition of hit and don't be hit. And he was doing like there was power in those jabs. Like, you know, powers in his straights. Like he was putting heat on it. He left lumps all over Barbosa's face. And then Macone's face is clean. He didn't get touched the whole fight. And no offense, but he white, so you know what I mean? He's gonna get a bruise. If he's gonna be a bruise. That boy was clean. That boy was rocking the. Did you see? You had a chance to put that money on that and they steal your money from you like that? When you know your boy won? Man, that'll make me sick. I threw up.
Devin did use, I think, Devin did use any feet work or didn't? Greedy Low, what you meant?
He didn't.
What you mean by that? Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start up another one because I think that is not letting my peoples in right now. And then obviously Mickey Bay is gonna jump on as well. So yeah, just tap in right away, guys. We'll be back. I just gotta go start up another one. This Instagram should be kind of messed up. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Mills from Mill City Boxing, home of the high level pro boxing media. Let's all right. Oh, I also got a message for you guys as well. Matias, I got a video message that I wanted to share with you guys as well because I talked to him about the fight. So any of you Matias fans that you know want to know after this interview with Mick, we're gonna add it up. Mickey, what's going on?
Yo, what's good?
What's cracking? How you doing?
Oh man, I'm cool.
So man, definitely wanted to chop it up with you. I definitely wanted to get your thoughts. I got lots of questions for you. Um, So, what is your first initial reaction to the fight?
I mean, shit, it was shocking, like everybody. That's the beautiful thing about boxing, though. And that's why I like for guys to take risk and fight each other. You get outcomes like that could turn into 2, 3 good, rematches, trilogies. Uh, it's a part of the game. I'm glad they both stepped up in there and put it on the line. But yeah, I'm shocked like anybody else.
Um, Looking at the fight, do you feel like it should have been stopped?
Nah, I mean, he looked like it was times where he could have got stopped, but not really, nah. Cause Devin still won like a lot of rounds. And I think it'd make for a good rematch. Like it was a majority decision. I think it'd be a good rematch. But the only problem is the weight. Like, what's gonna be the deal with that?
Mm. Well, I mean, they're two big guys. It's not like, does the 3 pounds really mean something when it
Yeah,
comes like,
yeah.
well, the reason why I ask, you know, guys for like Regis Prograis, they said they'll take the fight. But obviously they're not, Regis is not as rich as Devin Haney. So
Hmm.
that being said, I mean, why can't these fights be, I mean, he wants to fight Tank. That's a completely, you know, he has a huge advantage with that. Fighting Ryan 3 pounds more. I mean, he's talking about moving up to 47 anyway. I mean, what really are we talking about here?
Wait, who talking about moving to 47?
Devin,
Nah,
Hill,
Devin's not. Listen, we saw yesterday who was the bigger man, who clearly, even though all that bigger and this and that,
No,
though.
but Ryan's a 47 guy too. That's what they're saying.
Oh, maybe him, but I'm saying he came in at over the weight, like which is
Unprofessional.
crazy. Yeah, like it's kind of like, damn, did you just said fuck it, I'm gonna come in stronger than this cat and make him make weight. That's kind of, but they accept it. Then it's like you giving them that advantage.
Right.
So that was an error on my part, in my opinion. But honestly, you know, maybe I ain't gonna say he got taken kind of lightly, but um, them 3 pound, 3.2 pounds is a lot. If you come to any fighter that's making weight and tell them, "Oh, you good? You got an extra 3.2 pounds," they're gonna be like a kid in the candy store. You know that from having boxing experience, how each pound is an
Yeah.
advantage. But the only thing is they accepted the terms. So that kind of the money kind of looked good at that time. That 1.5 looked good, but in Ryan mind, he probably like, oh, I'm about to fucking be stronger than this cat. I'm about to let him drain himself, make the weight, but I'm gonna fucking just chill and eat a little bit and you know, and I'm gonna just go ahead and get these extra pounds and go in and go for um Ryan did what he's supposed to do. I take my hat off to the way that he fought because we talked and I was saying that shit, that's his chance to just go out there and try to hurt him, and he did it. But it was a great fight though, man. They put a great fight on, man. That was a good fight, real good fight.
OMAC original, the game plan to TKO Ryan was the downfall. What you think?
Yeah, man. I was surprised, like of course, Devin, that's my guy, that's family. I ain't gonna kick him while he down, but I never seen him look like that in my life ever. Not in a sparring session or nothing. So, I kind of know and got my own inside opinions that if I talk to him, I could say I ain't gonna say it on air, but I might have seen stuff from the outside that I wasn't happy with, but that's something that I would talk to them about. Stuff I was real critical on. He probably got an idea and he should. you know, Everybody should, like, because to me, as crazy as it sound, man, I don't see Ryan being Ryan. Like Ryan did what he was supposed to do, though. Like I say, that was the good game plan. Go out there and hurt him off the bat, and really try to, that was he did what he was supposed to do. But I'm saying they probably got an idea like, damn, you know, uh, of course, I've seen stuff and being a little critical like damn, but that stuff I talk to them about some of the decisions and stuff like that. Just my opinion. He still got to the big dance and he'd be back. I like to see the rematch. It was a great fight, man. They did a good justice for the sport that night, though. They both fought. They gave people their money's worth. Honestly, they overexceeded. What I ain't think it'd be that good of a fight. So the fans and it's viral, everybody talking about it. That's a good thing because it could turn into a trilogy, and that's what we need in boxing, man. Is to not let these fighters fight, man. Somebody got to lose. We got to stand behind, these guys and get them to fight each other. Like De La Hoya said, even early, we ain't got to wait till they 35, 30, in their 30s and all that. Like, just fight each other. One man gonna win, one gonna lose. But you got your money. You come back. If you lose, you come back and win the next time.
Right. Coaching corners. Did you feel like as far as Derek James and Bill Haney going head to head, do you feel like that was key in the fight?
Um, I'm gonna watch the fight because I couldn't hear when I was watching, so I couldn't hear the corner. But one thing I can say is that I think I always thought Ryan made a good decision going to Derek James. While everybody traded on Derek James and wrote him off, because if he had lost this fight, you could imagine what people would have been saying. Because imagine he lost this and he lost Frank Martin, that'd have been like Earl Spence, Charlo. So I'm glad that anybody, it's just happened like that sometimes. He had his best year as a coach trainer of the year, then the following like months, everybody said that he couldn't train. So I think Ryan made a good move by staying with him. Because he was with him when he fought Tank, right?
Um, Derek
Was he?
James? No,
Yeah. Oh, he
no,
wasn't.
no.
Oh, okay. So I think that was a good fit for him. And Derek is a good trainer. You can see that. I can tell when a trainer really know their stuff. Like, he seemed to be a good fit. He kept Ryan in check. He put the time in. It was good. As far as Bill was Devin's dad, so they've been together for a while. I haven't been around in a minute. Of course I keep close little tabs here and there, but I'm saying, you know, um, it's a lot of stuff that if I talk to them, it'd be some things that some opinions that I got just on what we know, what we know and what they know and what they've been around. I ain't gonna give it out on here, but it's things I'm critical on certain things. I can just say that for a fact, that I wouldn't put on here, but I'm sure I talked to them. I talked to Devin and you know, um, definitely expressed a couple things.
What do you think about as far as the adjustments being made? I mean, we did get to see that world famous California roll that Ryan Garcia has. I mean, he brought it to the table again in this fight. I mean, talk to me.
Man, Ryan, remember this the crazy thing. After me and you talked about it, was saying that he dangerous, like he just like fire. You could either cook with it or burn the house down. He cooked yesterday. Like, he fucking dangerous. Like, Ryan he got all the attributes of a great fighter. Like, he just that's where I think Derek James could tighten him up more and more. He got speed, he got power, athleticism. He got stuff that you could only dream of that you can't teach, to be honest. Like, he like a dude that almost like a guy that some stuff that he got you can't teach. Ryan is like one of them kind of dudes. Like, you could put a dude in the gym all day, they ain't gonna get that kind of speed and power mixed and that explosiveness. And he went in and he ain't choked like everybody thought. He went in there and got the upset, and it was a good fight. Devin dogged it out. He showed a lot of heart. he banked in some rounds to still make the fight close, but the 3 knockdowns is just too much. And it, Deb never took that much punishment. Some looked off, he looked off, some looked off about him, but I'm just glad they fought. They ain't, they put a good fight on. Like if anybody tuned in, they got their money's worth.
Hmm.
Like they got their money's worth. Like you probably could agree with me on that. I paid for it. I ain't attended, but I paid for it, and every penny was worth it.
Yeah, I mean, undercard.
Oh, yeah, nah. But see, I ain't watched till to the end, the co-main event. I started on that. Yeah, the undercard was
What
trash.
what Ryan and Devin did was they made the promotion look so good because I didn't even, we're not even caring about the undercard anymore. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
cause
That's
I
how good it was.
forgot. Yeah, cause I didn't even know who was on it. I forgot. One of the kids from my town fought and won. I didn't even realize he was fighting Charles Conwell. He ended up getting the win, but um, yeah, man. But Ryan, they turned it up. I'd love to see them fight a rematch in Las Vegas, which was gonna happen, but Canelo fight there soon, so they didn't want to collide with him in 2 weeks. But I think I would like to see them run it back. Even if they do a catch weight or whatever, at least they know off the bat, like, all right, we doing this at 143. If Ryan could make 142 or whatever, just put it at that and just fight, because that was a hell of a fight. Like you know what, them dudes' styles a match. They was 3-3. They styles is like a match made in heaven. Like Devin might win the next one. Boom, they fight part 3 and see who win that one. Like the old days, it was dudes that used to fight 5-6 times back in the day.
Hey, I'll tell you one thing. I knew it was gonna be a close fight. Like everybody was saying, it was gonna be C-level fighter versus.
Oh nah, yeah, I wasn't going for that sea level shit. Hell no, you don't get there by being no. That was just disrespect and underestimate. Listen, you don't get to where Ryan at by being sea level. Like
Right.
I for sure thought Devin was gonna win 100%, but Ryan, the only thing that worried me was him hurting him with the left hook if he caught him sleeping. But I didn't think that, me knowing the Devin that I know, that you wouldn't still keep landing it and not adjust. Like Devin usually, that's what I'm saying. When we talk, I gotta know, what was up, who was who, like what's, it's a lot I can say, but I ain't gonna say on here. But I'm saying Devin is an adjuster, and we seen that his whole career, and I've seen it since he was a kid.
There
So
was no adjustment being made
nah,
whatsoever.
nope. And
And do you,
sometimes when you get hurt and drop first time being down, that's something new. When you
and
the
he's
first
never been
time.
in there with someone that fast either.
Yeah, fast as hell, punch hard, but Ryan did it in the right way. He did it early. And
He wasn't over aggressive. He actually let Devin go and be the aggressor.
yeah, man. Which I, like I say, I just think it was a bad night in the office for Devin, and dude capitalized like he was supposed to. No excuses, because Ryan is a hell of a fighter and great for the sport. But that rematch though, that's gonna be good. But Devin got important things to fix. He could win that fight for sure, like 100%. But me knowing him and training him before, I know he can beat him, and I know that whatever like I say, I end up talking to them. I end up talking to him, but he could beat him though. It'll be a trilogy. It'll be a trilogy if they do the right thing.
Yeah, I was about to say that, like a trilogy.
Trilogy, yeah. That we need more of that. Like we don't need to write fighters off because they lose. Like I love rematches and trilogies because some guys have a bad night. Look at Fury and Wilder. They fought 3 great fights. They could fight again. It's gonna be good. I would rather see a bunch of good fights than all of them. If it's a good matchup. Back in the day, you look at Sugar Ray Robinson versus Lamada. They fought like 5 times. He fought certain guys 4 or 5 times. If it's a good matchup, man, and it could swing either way, you never know. You might see Tank versus Shakur. You might see a trilogy. You might see you know, better be even Bavar, you might see a trilogy or rematches and trilogies is some of the best things you can get in boxing because they already sell them. They sell themselves. But
Right.
yeah, man. But yeah, man. Hey, yeah, that was a good fight though, man. I'm glad that it wasn't a dud. Everybody got their money's worth, and it was a big upset. That was probably one of the biggest upsets in a long time that I could think of.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, really.
Yeah, especially the way he did it. All credit to Ryan though. I'm just saying,
Oh, the way he did
everybody
it. Yeah.
listen. The morning of the fight, people said he shouldn't even be fighting. They talking about he needed mental. I wasn't buying that shit. I'm like, man, listen, he
April
need to take,
Fools.
huh?
April Fools.
I was saying, man, listen, if anything, who's not to say he gonna go in and fight crazy like that, which he did. He zoned out and he went in there and went for the, and like he said, he didn't care if he won or lost. He was gonna go in there, and that mindset, it panned out for him. But I want to see the rematch.
Mm,
Yeah, I
I
want to
like.
see the rematch. Yeah.
How do you see? How does it go down? Does he make the proper adjustments in the rematch?
I mean, if everything is, if all the pieces is right how it's supposed to be, if it's anything, this ain't me toot my horn on what I know or this and that, but I'm saying, I know he can do it for sure. Like I know he can do it. Devin can win 100%. Like I ain't got no doubt in his heart and what I know he really can do. Now it ain't gonna be a walk in the park. Ryan ain't gonna be a walk in the park for nobody with that kind of power and speed. You know, that stuff is that stuff Ryan got. It can put anybody in the game out.
Mm.
Like because he's so fast and like it's so fast and explosive that he just might be missing some things, but if he pick it up and he keep picking up, learning, and getting his, and learning, man, he a dangerous fighter. I could just say that, but not, like I know that Devin can beat him. Like I know he can beat him for sure, 100%. But he gonna have to have a proper, you know, like I say, I wasn't there. I can't knock what how camp went and who was around or whatever, but I know Devin Haney. Some stuff, you know, um, we'd talk, I'm sure we'd talk, whether, I this just informative information. It ain't like I ain't saying that, oh, if I was there, this, that, even though I do know and believe that, but I'm just saying Devin Haney just gotta be Devin Haney. Certain things gotta stay a certain way. Like, when he that Devin Haney, you know, you don't want to add in certain things. It's just different. We'll chop it up.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Um, Now, how do you see Shakur Stevenson and Ryan Garcia fight now?
Um,
Knowing that like Shakur's kind of like smaller than him, and he's probably gonna want to do it at around the same weight, like catch weight.
I mean,
Force Shakur to go up. Shakur wants to smoke. He said it on Twitter Spaces already.
yeah, but it's kind of like he ain't even really do. I mean, at lightweight, he still got to kind of, it's a couple steps for him to take. I think styles make fights. Like even though I don't, I think Devin wasn't. Usually, I don't like that term. People say I wasn't myself. Uh, but he wasn't yesterday. I know that for a fact. Like I ain't never see him box like that ever, like in the gym or nothing. But it happens sometimes. But Shakur, I know he gonna come in more cautious, and but it's at the same time, if he get hit with Ryan could hurt anybody that he hit flush. That's just it. Ain't about a person not having the chin. When the dude got that kind of explosive power and that fast, anybody can go down.
He was taking Devin's punches.
Yeah, that wasn't surprising to me though. Like I
Cause
mean,
really Devin don't really punch that hard.
that's not his thing. Like he fought that way this time, but it wasn't. That's not his thing. That ain't his bread and butter. Going for the knockout, 1-2 shots. That ain't, like I say. It's when he the real Devin Haney, it'd be different. But
Mm.
I ain't taking nothing away because Ryan did what he was supposed to do. Like it ain't nothing that he did. He went in there, he ain't show no respect, and he went in there and took it. So it ain't, I'm just speaking on both sides. Like, because I'm sure everybody's shocked on Devin's performance and even his sharpness, because he was just sharp as hell his last fight. But
Mm-hmm.
that's the beautiful thing about boxing, though. You could wake up on the other wrong side of the bed, and that happened, and ain't no timeouts, ain't no subbing nobody in. You gotta just you gotta figure that shit out. It's only 36 minutes to figure it out, and he tried, but he came up short. So that's what it is, and I'm ready to see the rematch.
Um, Mike Carpenter said that, or I think it's Michael Benson. I think it was reported Ryan Garcia wants to move up to 47 to fight Jerron Boots Ennis.
Oh nah, that ain't even like. I mean, nah, hell nah. That's a ballsy move if he was to do that, Ryan. But hey, that'd be ballsy of him. You have to give him, shit. You have to give him all props, but I don't see that. I'd rather him stick with the Devin, Tiafimo, Matias, Tank. I'd rather him stay down there. I don't see, that's a whole different ball game. Inside, that's different. Him and Boots. Nah, I don't really see that.
You
But
don't
I
want to
wouldn't
see
be
it.
surprised if he took it though.
You
Because
wouldn't
he
be
looked
surprised.
like he's going for the biggest fights and biggest money possible. And he saved himself yesterday. He got a great, great win. He got a great win. That was clutch. That was
Cherry pick
clutch.
went wrong.
Nah, not on either side. I mean, but I commend them both for putting it on the line. They both know they've been fighting each other since they was kids. They both knew they was taking a risk, but they did it. They went in there and fought. They ain't keep going and talking back and forth. One man had to lose, one had to win. Ryan came out on top.
How much rest do you think Devin Haney needs to go back in the ring? And should he go straight into the rematch with Ryan Garcia, or should he fight an in between fight? People are
Um,
saying that Devin Haney got beat up last night.
yeah, he took a lot of punishment, but what's this, April? I'd say at the end of the year, fight a rematch.
Mm.
Probably about like November, December. It'd be cool.
And you think he should go right into that,
Yeah, he
fight?
can do it. If everything is right, he can. If everything is right, he can, because it ain't no point in doubting yourself now and saying, "Oh, I need a tune up for what?"
Mm. What about your guy, the guy that was what you gonna call it? That was on the card. Your bull
Who,
that you,
Amari?
no, the other guy.
Amari?
No, the other bull. The guy that you said that he fought on the card. I forget his name is. He's a
Who,
welterweight.
Conwell?
Yeah, Conwell.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know. I forgot that he was fighting. Now I would have watched that. I'm a watch the replay. But yeah, he won. I see he won.
One day they're trying to put him and Ryan for Ryan's first welterweight fight.
What you say?
I wonder if they're trying to stick him with Ryan for Ryan's
No,
first
he's
welterweight.
54. He's 54.
Oh, he's 54. Well,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
Ryan said 54 is an option as well.
I mean, I don't know, but hey, Ryan, one of them dudes is taking these fights though. I commend him. He fought his Tank. Yeah, he fought Tank. He got one in, and he fought Devin. Like he definitely seemed like a fighter that ain't gonna be dodging the smoke. Yeah, so that's what I like. Just go ahead and go in that fire. This what happen when you just go in the fire sometime.
Do you feel like by any means in the fight that the referees kind of were against Ryan?
No, I don't think he was against him because he was doing a lot of weird stuff to where he probably could have got a point. He did get a point taken, but no, he let him fight. Like I think it was good. Like he let them fight and he didn't get overly involved. It went the fight was good, man. He let him fight.
So all in all, it's what do you think it does for pay-per-views?
I mean, I don't know. It probably did decent, but it's better. I think it'd do good for the rematch even better because everybody already ordered, so they didn't know the outcome of the fight. But I think the rematch it'll sell even better. I think it probably did pretty good, but I think the rematch should do even better.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that was they. I mean, obviously, it's the reason why they fought. That was a 7th fight. They just got a style that just that's made for each other. I'd love to see the rematch.
Do you think by any means, the referee didn't, give Ryan warnings before taking that first point away?
Uh, what was it for a rabbit punch or something?
I believe. Yep.
Yeah, probably so. But they was in the heat of the moment, so the way that shit was going,
You think his
uh,
jaw's broken? Cause this shit look kind of bad.
nah, nope. I mean, that's just happens sometimes when you fight a puncher.
You sure that jaw's not broken?
Nah, I doubt. He said it wasn't. He got it. You got to go to the doctor and get checked. Yeah, they would have knew if it was broke. I'm sure he got checked already. They said it wasn't broke.
Salute to both fighters though for putting it on the line, young, strong. You know.
Yeah, man, we need more of that. Yeah, we definitely need more of that, man. I love to see Shakur versus Tank. It's a lot of good fights out there.
Right. And that being said, like now Tank and Haney, do you have a different perspective? I mean, I know styles make fights. I know
Wait,
the
you say I have
time
a different perspective on what?
on Tank and Devin by any
Nah,
means.
nah, because styles make fights.
Right.
Like when you look at it, that's how it been in throughout history. Like it been Duran beat Sugar Ray Leonard. Tommy Hearn stopped Duran.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy Hearns got stopped by Hagler. Sugar Ray Leonard beat uh Sugar Ray Leonard beat Hagler, and Sugar Ray really lost to Hearns. The second fight was losing the first one. That's why we need to see round robins to see each other on any given night. Them kind of fighters can beat each other. So I still love to see the fight. But of course, I think he need to take care of Ryan first, though.
Mm.
And I'm sure that's what he want to do. Do it the old school way. Go ahead and get him back. That's what it is.
I like that. I like
That's
that. I think.
and I'm sure that Devin is with it. Like right now, he said it already, but when you just came out of battle, you tired, you don't even want to think about. But I'm saying it was a great fight, man. Both of them dudes put on a great fight. Like they styles match up perfect. So I think they should do it at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gonna be
I think they
definitely
should
gonna
fight.
be. Yeah. But yeah, that's all I got for you, Mick. Man, definitely a great segment today, man.
Oh yeah, man. I had to tap in. I wasn't gonna run from the smoke. Everybody know I was rooting for Devin, but I'm a boxing
Yeah.
fan.
Unlike Zab running from the
Listen,
smoke.
that was a great fight for the fans, man. They both gave everybody their money's worth. Let's see a rematch. I think the rematch will sell. Man, it might sell double now. It might sell at least 50% more now because now everybody like, damn, them two. It was a good fight, man. So salute to both of them. It was a great fight. I want to see the rematch.
Yeah, me too, man. Well, man, salute to you, Coach, man, and I see you're sparring. It seems to me you getting ready, man. You told me something. I don't know if you want to tell the people.
Yeah, I'm just staying ready. Yeah, I'm just staying ready. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna definitely let you know though.
Word. I
Yup.
love it. Love it. Well, appreciate you, Mick. I know that you're
Oh yeah,
tired.
definitely. I'll tap back in with you soon.
Word. God bless you, bro.
All right, bet. All right.
Salute. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Mills from Mill City Boxing. Let's see one more time if Zab's gonna pull up. All right, let's gonna give him one more shot, and that's it. You know what I mean? He's hiding from the smoke. I don't understand why he hiding from the smoke. You know what I mean? He say he gonna chop it up with us tonight, and I don't know. Talk to me, y'all. Talk to me, y'all. Let me see. Yeah, man. Zab ducking me. He ducking, man. I understand. I'm gonna turn this live up on him. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Hold on one second. Let me see. I got y'all. I didn't forget about y'all. I see y'all. Yeah, the Matias message. I got you guys. Exclusive. Something exclusive here. It's not a video. It's just a voice. So we talking about, the fight yesterday. So I asked him.
Mira, háblame, que tú crees en la pelea. Mándame un video o algo ahí para señalarle a mi fanático que tú crees en la pelea.
So I'm here telling, Subir, what you think about the fight. So, we could let everybody know. And he says,
Tacho, nada que te digo, no puedo decir nada. Me puede pasar la mía cualquiera. Al papá es lo que yo quiero escuchar. One Gen. Y con One Gen fue que jodieron a su viejo. Para que tú veas lo que es el karma.
so Subir goes and says that, that could happen to anybody. That could happen to me. It could happen to anybody. Real humble guy, and he says that, who I really want to hear from is Bill Haney. You know what I mean? Because you telling me I got that one hand, and I'm gonna beat you with that one hand. You know what I mean? So that's subir, con el energy. I'll give it to you. And then the last thing he says in y ahora quiero saber qué dice el charlatán. Ahora Haney fue el pelea. So, no, my bad. Ahora Haney fue a pelear. So he said that in this fight, Haney came to fight. But what he's about to tell us is that when he fights Subriel, he's not going to come to fight. And this is what Subriel says.
Ahora, algo si te digo, él fue a pelear, que también eso pudo haber sido el error, porque tú sabes que él es técnico, él boxea. So, quizás también eso fue factor. Quizás conmigo vaya a pelear a boxear, a correr, y quizás dure un poco más, pero de que lo paro, lo paro. Por, ¿sabes? Yo pensando acá, mi estilo y como yo soy conociéndome, él me tiene que matar y él no tiene para hacerlo.
For y'all that know Spanish, damn. But I got you. He said, he went to fight Devin. He's not going to fight me. He's going to run. But he believes that his style, he will be able to stop Devin Haney. Because to fight him, you're going to need to kill Subria Matias. And he doesn't have what it takes to kill me. That's deep. That's deep. You feel me? Like, that's really deep. I'm gonna hit you guys with that again. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit you guys with that again. I ask him, what's up with the fight? What do you think about the fight? He tells me this.
Tacho, nada que te digo, no puedo decir nada. Me puede pasar la mía cualquiera. Al papá es lo que yo quiero escuchar. One hand. Y con one hand fue que jodieron a su hijo. Para que tú veas lo que es el karma.
And then he also said, so that way you know what's the karma. You know what I mean? So he gonna beat him up with one hand. Pa saber que eres calma. So he can tell, so he knows what it is. So he knows what karma is.
Ahora, algo si te digo, él fue a pelear, que también eso pudo haber sido el error. Porque tú sabes que él es técnico, él boxea. So, quizás también eso fue factor. Quizás conmigo vaya a pelear, a boxear, a correr. Y quizás dure un poco más, pero de que lo paro, lo paro. Por, ¿sabes? Yo pensando acá, mi estilo y como yo soy conociéndome, él me tiene que matar y él no tiene para hacerlo.
He needs to kill me, and he doesn't have what it takes. Damn. Listen, all this Bill Haney talking about death. This man right here is a religious man. You know, he did take a man's life, and he didn't feel good about it after, and he don't brag about it. He's not like Deontay Wilder that says, I want a body on my record. He actually felt sorry for the man, Max, and, you know, he knows that man had a family, you know. Matias is that Puerto Rican Terminator with the blonde mohawk. I'm telling you right now, Devin Haney should stay far away from Matias. I mean, very far away. If Bill wants to talk shit and just hype up the fight, you know you're gonna age him. Truth be salute to Low Nose Boxing. What's going on, Low Nose? Truth to be told, I like Ryan's chances at Subir because he tailor made and Ryan has one punch power. Yo, I love. You gotta love Low Nose. You gotta love his takes too. Sometimes no, but sometimes yeah. I rock with Low Nose because he's my people's. And un boricua, you know what I mean? He's part of the family right here. Pero goddamn, bro. Coño. Tailor made. Why can't Subel be tailor made for Ryan? ¿Por qué no? Why not? What happens if Subel takes Ryan's punch? What else does Ryan have besides the speed? Because you do get tired. I know Subel's not gonna get tired. That's a fact. They both should stay away from Subel Matias. I ain't gonna lie. But I do think that Ryan got better chances with Subel. I think that Haney, his style's not entertaining, and that's just what it is. It's just not. Yes, I'll tell you why he is, bro. Nobody talking, taking Ryan's punches. You need to defense for Ryan. That's fine, but it's not. You know, this is the 140 division. This is not one little 135 guys anymore. You know, this is different. This is different type of pressure. This is different type of body punching. This is this is different. This is if you do that California roll to Subel Matias, ay bendito va a comer lo dulce, papá. Una aquí, una aquí, una aquí, una aquí, una papá. No lo haga. Lo no te quiero, papi, pero no, no. I'm gonna call you lo no no. No 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 no. No 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 no. Listen, let me tell you something, man. It's not. Listen, we can go and say this is. He has the tailor-made style for all your favorite fighters, but maybe it's the other way around. maybe those fighters are tailor made for Subriel. You ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about those guys needing to adjust to him? Mm. Certain people are just so used to, traditional styles of boxing or styles that look beautiful y bonita, como dice a Subriel. Pero para mí, Papa, is what you do. It's what you prove. It's what you give. All this woulda, coulda, shoulda. All these guys saying that they knocking people out. Listen, Ryan's knocking people out, but also Ryan is in there with a guy that's not cracking. So when Ryan is in there with a guy that's cracking, it's different. Tank Davis, you know. And if Ryan is in there with someone that's throwing a lot of punches, Ryan is not defensively sounded. He's not a defensively sounded guy. He uses his offense for his defense, or he uses the California roll, one or the other. You know what I mean? So that being said, I don't know. I don't think that you could really throw that out there. I don't think you could really throw that out there. That's just to be quite honest, Lo. I don't think you could really throw that out there. But hey, it is what it is. People say the same thing until, their favorite fighter goes down to the ground. But it is what it is. Salute to everybody on the live as well. 242 people on the live. Make sure you guys smash the like button so that way we could improve the visibility of the show. Let's get 200 likes here. You can't do that with Matias. Tell him, Jennifer. Tell him, Jennifer. Habla claro, no me hable. Dale. Uh, Tio is light work for Matias. Tell me why. I eat lots of California rolls. Epate. See? Matias is a problem. Ryan has fought sloppy, but did his job. He did. That's all that matters if you get the job done, right? Tio is pretty much the same as Haney. Can box, but no power. Nah. I think Tio got way more power, and defensively, I think I don't know. I like Tio. I'm liking Tio in the fight. I'm liking Tio in the fight. Tio has shown me more things than has Haney has shown me. Matias breaks you down. Absolutely. Tio is definitely lightweight. Okay. Matias is only going to unify 140. Isaac Cruz is going at 135. Teofimo Lopez is going at Disneyland. Ryan Garcia is going to 147, and Devin Haney is going to Diddy's house. What about that? But he did. But his record shows. Yeah, absolutely. Tio definitely can't hit. Oh, that's an opinion. I think what he shows is otherwise. Matias hasn't beat anyone. Tio is very sharp with the counters. He can beat Matias. I think anybody could be beaten, but it's just about who has the better camp, who has the better heart, who has the stronger chin, who has, you know, like Matias said, you got to be willing to die in there. And you know what? We heard Teofimo Lopez speak upon this lots of times, like he's willing to die in there. The only way I could say that Tio is really about that life is if he goes in there with a guy like Subir Matias. That's just my opinion. Now, has he shown me that he has been in there to be in there in the fire in the limelight with the guys that he's been in there? Absolutely. But right here, I think that Matias opposes a different type of challenge for all the top guys today. It's a different type of challenge. Devin is responsible for turning Ryan into a Ford King. Tio needs to clean up the Devin mess. Where is Larry? He hasn't been seeing any channels since yesterday. Yo, facts. He hasn't. I've been seeing other channels too. Y'all been going crazy on them. Well, anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys for tapping in. Got that little exclusive there with Subir Matias on the audio. Check out the interview. If you guys are a member, I suggest you to become a member, because when we do dope sessions like this, we put the videos on private, and for members only. What I mean. And the members we get to enjoy this video. We did tons of interviews today, and then hopefully we'll be getting Zab on tonight. I'm gonna give him a call, and if not, we'll get him on tomorrow. But nevertheless, appreciate each and every single one of y'all for tapping in. God bless. On to the next one. Once again, become a member of Mill City Boxing, so that way you guys can get this exclusive boxing content and also chop it up with me on a panel as well. Salute. God bless, and on to the next. I'm out.